Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me get it. Yeah, let's move. Ah, there we go. I'm bigger again. How you guys doing? How's it going, everybody? Let me get some. I'll just turn the desktop on because you can have the background music of Valheim. Hi, how's it going? I forgot to turn the VTube Studios thing off. Shh, you didn't notice that. It wasn't there. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Right? Unicar, you're looking a little furrier than normal. Oh my god! Whoa! What happened to me? God, I turned into a wolf. Who would have thought? Thank you, Red Dogs. This one doesn't get enough love. Now you guys can look at me up close. Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Watch this. Oh, right. Ready? Ready? Bleh. Yeah, I am a big scary wolf. I'm going to break into your house and eat all of your pizza rolls. You want a werewolf form? I would say you could commission me and I will make you one, but frankly, I don't actually do commissions for VTubers. I do PNG tubers. Shameless plug. If you want to commission me, go to nacarlinen.card with 2 R's.co. That's my website. I'm actually gonna yeah, dying. I'm actually gonna make a timer announcement so that way when I do art streams, if people would like to go and look at my commission prices and after they see my art, they're like, wow, that dumb little werewolf can actually draw kind of good. I'll be like, thanks. By the way, I have a website if you want to commission me and get your art on the stream. Teehee. But how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am vibing. I actually woke up 10 minutes ago because I went to work and then I came home and I walked my dog and then I hurt my foot. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm tired, so I went to bed. But I didn't really get to sleep because it was loud. I don't know about you guys, but I can't sleep if there's like any noise. I have food still haven't eaten. Me too, Red Nox. I am actually eating pizza rolls right now, so sorry not sorry stream if you hear me eating. I am a very hungry lady and I have limited time. Because my energy levels suck. I may be back on my meds, don't get me wrong. So for those of you who are wondering and had heard about me being off my medication, I am back on my medication, which is helping, but I'm still just a tired lady. So I need to sleep a lot. Especially when I, you know, don't get the proper amount of sleep I was supposed to the night before. Like, hydrate. Haha, I actually prepared this time. I was correct. I knew you were going to do that. Thank you, because I actually needed it, Mariler. Crisp water. Crispy, crispy water. I got fresh from the fridge, right out the filter, so it's, extra crispy. Fine water. I'm trying to see. Shamanic! I am a werewolf. I sent a message to Shamanic saying, like, hey, I'm ready. Let's get this thing going. But I see he's on Do Not Disturb right now. So, yeah. I hope he catches it. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here. It's in my top 5 favorite redeems. Oh, I'm curious. You know what? This is good knowledge for me, too. So, Red Dogs, what are your top 5 favorite redeems? This is mostly so I know what to get you guys. For future potential redeems. I wonder if Bonk works on here. I don't know. A test for another time. Redeems tier list when? Well, if I tier list my redeems, I don't know if that's quite so fair. Sorry, but this isn't my stream. I mean, touche, you're correct. This is my stream. You know what, maybe though, that I gotta do like more like non-gamer things. I would like to do some more Yeet S tier redeem. It's pretty good. I agree, because it's kind of funny just to watch my my VTuber get pummeled. It's hilarious. Oh, speaking of, I know I moved my character in this. I will worry about it later because I'm not supposed to stay here permanently. So hopefully once Shamanic actually reads my message. You ready, hold on, let me. You ready, Shamanic? It says he's live. I also got Baldur's Gate yesterday. Ayo! Ayo! Jack, were you here yesterday? I was streaming Baldur's Gate with the homeboys. If you weren't, you should have been. Damn. I believe we stream again in 2 weeks. I'm not sure. I believe it's 2 weeks. So we stream, yeah. We stream on the 26th. You got the game? Have you played it all yet? Like, have you touched it all, or do you just kind of have it right now? Bald man's gay. Yes, a little? Okay. I don't know if you're a D&D player already, or if this is your first, like, intro to D&D type stuff, but, how would you rate it? Because I know me, as a seasoned D&D player, I love it. All I know is my character's stupid unless he reads a book. You know, tell me about your character. I want to hear about your character now. Like, what class and race did you choose at least? Because that's all I need. That's really all I need to know to determine the stupidity levels. You chose a bard? Ah, yes. You are very dumb of brain. You're an elf, an elven bard. Yeah, I think if I remember right, bards are charisma casters. So you're a Riz master. You can Riz them. You just can't. You're just not smart, kid. At least you can play some banger songs, though. It's true. That's true. Oh, wait. I see something. Ah! There he is. Let me switch back over. Where are we going? Right there.
There you are. Greetings and welcome.
Hey, what's up? Let me get my...
It's just one hell of a hectic day. I've been... this
Orn.
last hour alone has just been running around like a chicken without its head.
I am... Apologies.
No, you're perfectly fine. I just, I applied for a new job and,
Oh?
they are very interested in, taking me on. So I had to try and, scrounge together some recommendations, or some references and letters of recommendation a little on the short notice side, so...
Ah, I see.
I've been, panicking and running around doing all that, so...
Well, I hope it's been going well. I'm very sorry to... Well, I mean, good on you for, you know, having them be interested in you and all that, but I'm also sorry that you have to scrounge this all together at such a short notice.
That's perfectly fine. Literally, compared to what I'm doing right now, this is definitely a step in the right direction in terms of professionalism. So,
there you go.
I'm looking forward to trying to get that together.
I feel that. Like, I feel professional working at a bank right now, but I'll be real, Chief, like, I don't think the level of stress that comes with working as a bank teller is for me in the long term.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't know if I told you about what happened last week, and chat might have heard this yesterday, but last week was really rough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, specifically Friday and Saturday. So I went into work Friday, and everything was going pretty okay until the end of the day. So it was just me, and it was my manager closing. Also, the server is up when you're ready.
Okay, good.
I
just tried to connect, and it told me that it was.
Yeah, I was still loading.
Yeah, okay.
But it was just me and my manager at the end of the day. My lead teller would have been there, but because of hours and stuff, she had to go home early. Also, Red Knox says, "Yo, what up, Shaman?"
Hey, yo, Red Knox.
But yeah. So she went home, so it was just me and my manager. Now, when it comes to my manager, like, he's a very friendly guy. Love him to death. Don't get me wrong. But he doesn't know anything about what goes on with, like, the bank, like, the teller side. He does management, and he does, like, specifically managing for businesses. So it gets to the end of the day, and I'm counting my drawer, and for those of you who have never been a bank teller, you have to do something called balancing. which is you take all the money in your drawer, your coin, everything, and your vaults and whatever, and you count it. Usually I just run it through a machine. It's usually pretty okay. And then you put the denominations where they go, like how many hundreds do you have, how many 20s, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, it'll spit out a number, and ideally you want that number to be 0. 0 means you're balanced, you're perfect. There's nothing wrong. Otherwise, you're either over, which means you have too much money in your drawer, or you're short, aka you don't have enough for what the computer expects based on the transactions you list. It's not a perfect system, but it's pretty close. So, and usually, like, you can be off a little bit. There is a little bit of a buffer. But corporate gets mad if you're anywhere over or under $75 total. That's the quick and dirty, which is not so quick. So I balanced, and my drawer was off. I want you to take a guess how much it was off by.
A penny?
No.
$1?
No.
20?
No.
Also, I'm having connection issues with the server.
Well, goddamn. Hold on, let me send you an invite. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
No. Your three questions are up. It was $220.
Wow. Okay.
And, like, I'll be real with you guys, I am a pretty good counter. So, the fact that I was so... Oh, there you are. The fact that I was so off was baffling to me. Hi, Dutchling. I cannot invite you. What is going on? Hold on. Let me try, relaunching this really quick. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I was off by $220.
I think it might be on my end again, because for some odd reason it's telling me that I'm offline.
Are you? Well, I'll relaunch Valheim again just to be sure. Did you see my Dragon Head in Discord? I believe I did! And if not, I'm gonna go look at it right now while I'm relaunching Valheim, because I love Dragon Heads and I need to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons are cool.
Okay, fine. Want to be like that?
Because what... Like that. Was it in media, Dutchling? I don't remember. I remember seeing it because I saw the notification, but I think I was at work, so I didn't get time to really appreciate the masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's... Oh my god, look at that.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
Are those individual scales? Did you make individual scales on it? Oh, Dutchling, I'm impressed. Teach me your ways.
Ooh, I'm going to...
Oh, your mom made it. Well, can I have your mom teach me? This sounds kind of funny. Hey, anytime I hear your mom, all I can think of is Muscle Man. You know who else wants to learn art? My mom!
Retry.
Alright, I am relaunching Valheim.
Every time I try and start up Valheim nowadays, I just suddenly have connection problems with Steam.
I do not know. Rednux, I don't work at a bank, but I do on register. Ah, so you have similar issues.
Seriously.
Yeah. Once I get Shamanic in, I will continue the rest of the story. She got a sheet of foam, made a scale template. Yeah, that's smart, is making the template, because that way you don't have to try and cut them out individually by hand. I mean, you do have to cut them out individually, but it's like, you know, way faster than doing one at a time. You can just trace all the scales onto the foam, cut it out, and then just glue them on.
You were not about to tell me that I plugged in...
She made 100% of it herself besides the base. Oh yeah. Alright. I am in. You should be able to load now.
It's not you, it's me. It's literally, for some reason, I can't connect to Steam.
I had that happen, fairly recently. Now I'm going to mount it on my wall. I go around and put $1 or $2 in random registers so the accounts are always off. Glitch, I swear to God! I know you couldn't have done it to me because you're way too far away from me, but if we weren't dating, I would kill you.
Oh, you're dating?
Actually, I will still kill you. Yes.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Do not... You must fear my wrath. Fear my 5'4" werewolf wrath. Worth?
Worth.
Worth it.
Okay.
And my mom made one for herself and is making one for my mother. Ooh! Ooh! That's pretty cool.
Very.
Me and my roommate Dare, the possum boy you guys have seen, we were talking about, thank you for the hydrate, Mariler. Give me just a second. We're talking about making FNAF costumes for the FNAF movie premiere. And me, the ever notorious furry, was going to make a full-ass Foxy fursuit head. But then I realized we don't have space or money, so I was like, oh no, wait a minute. She wants to sell them online, but is busy alone, has no time for it. Aww. I'm sorry. That would have been really cool. Like, damn, if I had space, I would mount a dragon head on my wall.
Dragon head?
Yeah.
About to see a big
so when I have bitches over, I'm gonna be like, yo, look at my dragon head. And by bitches, I mean Rune.
Rune? Hello.
I'd make Mangle instead because I headcanon him as trans. Valid. I just like Foxy because, like, I wanted to make the OGs because it's, you know, it's the original FNAF, you know, the core cast. Otherwise, I would go as Roxy. Because I love Roxy. I love my girl.
Okay.
I mean, if you couldn't tell, I'm not biased or anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like we're both wolves or something. And definitely not very, like, independent, strong women who will kick you in the nuts. Is the Freddy Fazbear? He's here! He did it! Have you seen the ship art of Foxy and Luna?
I can only assume
that's like, I do not look at FNAF if I do not have to.
Yeah. I can only assume Steam decided that it was just gonna reset its servers around me at this time.
No!
I have no fucking clue.
I'm so sorry.
I have no idea how I can describe it, but I'm here now.
Well, at least you're here now.
Exactly.
Why are... I don't get it.
What?
People are shipping Foxy from FNAF and Luna, the Hellhound from Hell of a Boss.
Shipping?
Shipping. Like making out and doing the sexy.
I know the shipping part, but why?
That's my question. Maybe it's just me. I do not understand cross-media ships.
I guess.
I think it might just be a me thing, but it's like, if they don't interact... Oh, you meant Roxy? That doesn't make it any better!
Foxy
it's
and Roxy?
still... Yes. No. Roxy and Luna.
Roxy and Luna, what?
I mean, I get it. People can ship what they want to ship. That's not my place to tell them, no, you can't ship them. I just personally don't understand it. Because, like, if I don't see the characters interacting, how am I going to know if they're worthy of being shipped? I mean, yes, I can make assumptions, but I don't like to assume.
You know what happens when you assume?
You make an ass out of you and me.
Precisely.
But now they're gay.
Okay. Now, what else can we do?
But also, like, I know for me, when it comes to ships or anything that does with media, the most I do is fan art.
Yeah, we need more.
I don't like to do much with other people's characters because I'm afraid of mischaracterizing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to just assume how they act.
Exactly. But I've really seen some of it cool, some isn't, some portrays them as dressing for each other for Halloween. That is kind of cool, though. I can agree with that. In, like, I mean, I don't mind that. Like, characters, like, you know, wearing, like, what do you call this? Kigus or whatever of, like, each other. That's totally fine.
There we go.
It's not necessarily shipping. Yeah, but that's just me. I just don't want to I don't want to mischaracterize somebody's character and make an assumption about them that I might not be 100% correct on.
Better be safe than sorry.
Exactly. But some was full ships. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. If you're into the ships, that is, you know, totally valid.
It's up to you.
I mean, I can't speak because, like, I have ships and or characters I like that some people would probably look at and be like, bro, what the fuck?
How does that work?
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, why do you like these characters being together? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, I don't know, maybe it's the asexuality in me that never was too big into, like, actual ships.
The big question, though.
Yes.
What exactly do you want to try and do today?
We should probably just work on getting upgrades in general, because if we're gonna be prepared for a motor, we gotta be prepared.
Okay.
So mostly just we need to still find you more hair because you only have the coat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then technically we would still need to try and get the trophies for the helmet, and the weapons or something like that.
Yeah. So it's mostly mining silver because my stuff all requires silver to upgrade. Actually, yours. I think some of your stuff requires silver too. And then finding more Fenris hairs and a cultist trophy. Also, you're making yourself another Fursona. It's a protogen. Nice. I have a protogen. I don't use him very much, but I have him.
There. Okay, so
How
what
much
do you
time
want
did
to try
it take
and
to
do
build
first,
this?
then? You want to just try and get more silver?
What do you think would be easiest? Cause
Probably the silver.
okay, yeah, we could get the silver first, and then while we're I would say we could have the silver with us while we're sailing around, but also I'd be a little worried that if the boat breaks.
Speaking of which, the boat is back over at the dock, so we'll have to bring the boat back up to transport the raw silver, or the refined silver as well.
Right.
So I'll go do that.
How much time did it take to build the base? Too much, Mariler. Too much. But in all honesty, though, I honestly do not know. Thank you, Lucy!
I think...
Oh, why didn't it trigger?
I think we primarily focused on the border first, and then we kind of built...
Ow!
I can't remember.
Hold on, I'm trying to... Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why the Love You Nika Redeem didn't work.
I have to look at the VODs.
Wow. Honestly, I've not looked at my VOD. Hello, Lucy, how are you? Ah!
Because, yeah, I'm the kind
Oh
of
my
person
god, look at all the
who wants to try
emotes.
and archive everything.
They're gonna be wood and nature themed, but I have drawing blocks because I have the base, but I don't have the mood to draw, considering I'm on the edge of a slump. Happens.
The boat is fully repaired.
What was I doing? Ow! There it goes! That one came through. Okay, maybe it was just like a delay or something. I don't know.
There we go.
As long as it came through, that's what matters. I want to try and make sure people can actually use my redeems.
Which is always important.
Yeah. Map. I totally also just realized I never finished my story about, why work was so shit last week.
Yeah, you said something about being $220 off of your account.
Yes. Today was clean the room, massive mess. That was my bedroom. Understandable. So yeah, to return to that story and get that one finished, I was off by $220. But it wasn't. It would be one thing if I was over $220. I would say, in my personal opinion, that's not so bad because at least you have the money, right?
Yeah.
I lost it. I was short $220.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah. So like, I unfortunately was like, I'm like, hey manager, I hate to be this guy at the close of the day as we all want to go home, but I can't find the money. And so we have to do what's called an audit. For those of you who might not work with cash, an audit, is when basically somebody else, aka not you, comes to your drawer and recounts your drawer to make sure it's correct. So he audits me. It's incorrect. It is correct. The number I got is correct. He reached the same one, which is not good.
Not good.
So we go to count the vault because, like, we have to make sure the vault is correct anyway. We count the vault. It was off by 100, but we later found it, so it was correct. So eventually my manager, being a Friday, everybody wants to go home. He's like, listen, we'll just write it down. We'll post. I'll have you post it. I'll send out the email. That is bad. That is very bad, Dutchling.
That is very bad.
It is very bad. So he's like, well, we'll find it later, you know, I just want to go home. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. So, you know, he posted, we all go home, you know, all is right with the world for now. Until I went into work today, but we'll worry about that.
We don't worry about that.
Yes, Red Knox? Because I haven't even told you Saturday, because that was Friday. There was more.
When you had to see where the money went.
It says Baldur's Gate on my... It says Baldur's Gate on my stream?
Oh. You're in the wrong category.
Okay, I clicked update before, but I guess it didn't update. Okay, well I fixed it now. Thank you, Red Nox. Appreciate it. There you go. So Saturday comes by. Everything is going well with Saturday. I'm doing extra balancing because I want to, make absolutely sure I'm not off. And all is going well. I am balancing until we get to about like 40 or so minutes till the end of the day. Now, this has nothing to do with my drawer, per se. For me, it still says emote only, though, so I know that's wrong, though. Huh. Strange. So we get to this guy comes in. I will call him, Steve. I'll use the last name because I don't know how to change it. So this guy comes in named Steve P, right? His name, we'll call him Steve Pacheco, okay? So Steve is a regular at our place. You shall call him Tim. You know what? Now that Red Nox said that, I have to call him Tim. So Tim Pacheco comes in. Not his real name, by the way. Before you be like, oh my god, Nakara, you're doxing people on the internet. No, not his real name. So he comes in, and this guy, he comes in almost every Saturday. It's a pretty regular thing to cash a check. And he likes to cash a very large check, like an almost $5,000 check.
Jeez.
Which, for our branch, is pretty normal numbers. We do a lot of high monetary transactions. So, Steve comes up to my counter to cash the check. I don't normally handle Steve. Normally my coworker does.
Uh-huh.
And I look at my coworker and he's like, yeah, you can go ahead, just, cash it. Because I did all the scans and stuff. There was no red flags. So he's like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. So I get to the thing, and because it's such a large amount, I am going to need an override from somebody else. Which makes sense. My coworker can't do it. He doesn't have the privileges. So the only person in the branch on the weekends, usually, is my banker. We'll call her Karen. You'll see where I'm going with this. So I ring up Karen on our little in-branch chat, and I'm like, hey, Karen, Tim Pacheco is here to cash a check for 4.8K. Now, the thing I need to tell you about this check, and something that comes with banking in general when it comes to checks. Banks, at least our bank, has something called on us and not on us checks. So on us checks mean any check that was drawn under our bank name. So, like, say you bank with, American Bank number 1, right? You will get American Bank number 1 checks. That's what you write on. Otherwise, everything else is called a not on us check, aka something we cannot verify. Because at least with our bank checks, we have all the data and stuff to go into a person's account, verify where the funds are coming from, if they have enough, yada yada. Otherwise, we're just subject to hoping and praying. Now, for people who bank with us, we will usually cash their checks for them, whether they are on us or not on us. Is it a bad Karen? Generally, yes.
Generally.
Basically, the Karen in this story, I don't think she likes me, like, at all. I don't know why, per se. Maybe it's because I'm new and I keep, fucking things up because I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But, for the most part, she tends to not like me much. But anyway. So, anyway, he comes in with a not on us check. It's a check from a different bank for this 4.8K. And the other thing about it is it has a misspelling. So, like I said, his name I've been saying is Pacheco, right? The check has his name spelled as Pachero. Now, typically, if you go into a bank with a misspelled check, they are not supposed to cash it.
Because it may not be his actual name.
Yes, because for all we know, like, there is a Tim Pachero out there, and this guy stole this check. For all we know. God, I hate those kinds of people, man. For real, Lucy, for real. So anyway, my coworker, I have been told previously by my coworker, this is common, his checks are always misspelled from this bank because I don't know what it is, but this bank always misspells his name. Because I asked him before, like, where's he getting the money from? Like, do you guys know where he gets the money from? And my coworker said, oh yeah, it's his father's business. He works for his dad. I'm like, okay. His dad just must use a different bank. So I cash the check and I send the override to my banker. And keep in mind, guys, I told you his name is, I told her his name and I told her the amount that she's overriding for. Now, I will give credit where credit is due. I did not tell her it's a not on us check and a client we know. Because bankers don't always know the people who come up to the line regularly. Bankers are usually in their own little office doing their own little things. So they don't see the normal clientele as much as people at the line do. Which was where my mistake came in.
Your mistake.
Yes, my mistake, because as I was told by my lead, yesterday at work, I wasn't in trouble for this next part coming up. I wasn't in trouble, but she told me for future reference, if it's a client that, us as the bank tellers know, we should tell the banker because of what happens next. So she overrides the check. Me and my coworker get the money from the vault, give him his money. He walks out, okay? She comes over, like, not even 5 minutes later, and she looks at me and she goes, what did I just override? And I'm like, what do you mean, what did you just override? I sent you the message. So she's like, where's the check? So I show her the check. And she looks like she's seen a ghost. Ow! Thank you, Nate.
Is furious.
Pretty much. It's like both parts fear and both parts rage. And she just looks at me and she goes, what the fuck did you just do? And I'm like about to throw up hearing this. Got playing Minecraft and watching Jake Paul in the office. So, part of her mistake was she did not read the override, being the person who's supposed to, cover for me, because if you're overriding in this business, it means you take responsibility for what happens next.
Yep.
If something goes wrong with that check, it's on her head now. Because she overrode it. So, I'm sitting there like, what do you mean, what did I do? Like, I was just doing what I was told. And she's like, this is a not on us check with a misspelling. You're not supposed to cash this. I'm like, my coworker, my senior coworker, to give you context, my senior coworker told me it was okay. And she's like, oh my god. So she's freaking out. She's trying to pull him up. She's trying to use the bank number from the check to pull him up. It doesn't work. Obviously, it's not our check. She tries to use the name written on the check. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Because, the way he authenticated, because to authenticate, we need either two things from you. We either need the bank card, the debit card that you use, or we need an ID. He used a bank card. He has accounts with us. And, no red flags popped up. So she kept trying to find him, and I eventually realized when we were looking back through all the data, right, at the top of one of the screens, it says his real name with the proper spelling. So I pull him up in a different system. I'm like, I'm trying to motion to her because there's another client. I'm like, he's right here.
Yeah.
Like, he authenticated with a card. He did everything correctly. No red flags. He has enough money to cover the check if it's bogus. So, eventually she goes into her office and is making calls and whatever. And I'm in the back with my coworker getting more money, and I am, like, shaking. I feel like I'm gonna die. And I'm like...
You feel like you're about to get fired.
Literally, I'm like, Steve. We're gonna call him Steve. I'm like, Steve, what the fuck did I... Like, am I in trouble? Like, I just did what I was told. Like, no red flags popped up. And he's like, don't worry. Karen's making a big deal out of nothing. She doesn't know who the known clients are. It's gonna be fine. I'm like, okay. Smash.
Still on edge, but okay.
Yeah, still on edge. Like, so for the last, like, half hour of shift, I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Slow down, Win.
I'm just, sitting there, I'm like, even as we were getting ready to leave, to go home and stuff at the end of the day, because Karen was still in her office when we were closing, I was just waiting for us to go out the door, and Karen was gonna be like, actually, Nakara, can you come here for a moment? Like,
yeah.
Oh, jeez, here comes... But no, it was fine. As, like my lead said, I didn't do anything wrong. I did what I was supposed to do because he is a regular client. This is a normal thing that happens. I just should have told her that we know who the guy is.
Yeah.
And that way she would have freaked out less. And I balanced that day.
Good.
So,
Very
cut
good.
to today. So yesterday we went through all the stuff to try and find out where the money went. Couldn't find it because I didn't balance until the end of the day. So there was way too large of a pool to call people and be like, did you accidentally get too much money? So eventually we're just kind of like, okay, I guess we've done what we can. Today, I was over by $32.
You were over.
Yes. But this time, I have to do this tomorrow, but this time, I actually balanced multiple times throughout the day, so we have a smaller pool to figure out where the fuck-up is.
Good.
So instead of having to search through, like, 7 hours, I only have to search through 1. But yes, what a week it has been. I consider Jake Paul a professional scammer more than anything else, considering how often he scams people. Yeah! Yeah! God, I forget Jake Paul exists. Isn't that? It's Logan's younger brother, right? Jake is the younger one. I forget. Thank you for the hydrate, Mariler.
Put something as labeled here on the map.
Something has landed where?
Apparently, I've got a label on my map that says here.
Interesting. Oh, you know what else we could do today, too?
What's up?
I thought the mini-bosses.
Mini-bosses?
Remember for Hilder's quests?
Ah, so you did want to try and do some more of that, too. Okay.
That would also be pretty cool. Be a changing devices. Understandable, Nate. He has 11 failed crypto scams. Jake Paul has 11 failed crypto scams? I mean, I'm surprised, but also I'm not surprised. Considering the state of crypto. I don't know, he has enough, I've lost count. Oh. That's hilarious, but also sad. Because, yeah, goddamn, if you have 11 failed cryptocurrencies... Because I watched SaberSpark a while ago do a thing about cryptos. What are you talking about? Crypto is the future. Yeah, do you have, like, 2 billion assets in Dogecoin, Rune, right? Or, Logan Paul tried to make his own cryptocurrency. I think it was called, like, Doingus or something. It's something really stupid.
Really stupid.
It was literally like a spring, but with eyeballs, like Clippy from Microsoft.
Oh.
Invest in the Nikki coin will profit you 10 volt. Yeah, guys, I'm starting a cryptocurrency, Nika coin. If you pay me $15 billion, I swear I'll double it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Definitely. Not a scam, I promise you. You can tell. I'm a werewolf. It's not a scam. Look at me. Look at this cute face. Would I scam you? Don't answer that question.
Don't answer.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Logan Paul's cryptocurrency.
Failure.
Because it was something so stupid. No, not was it cryptos? No, it wasn't cryptos. It was something else. Hold on. I need SaberSpark.
Good. No storms.
I'm not gonna watch the video, but you're starting up your own Ponzi coin soon. Yeah. Okay, I found it. Logan Paul's other crypto scam was Dink Doink. It was actually called Dink Doink. Dink Doink coin specifically. Is it still actually a thing? No, okay, there's no market for Dink Doink. But the mascot for Dink Doink coin is a shitty little, like, clip art spring with googly eyes.
Price of 1 billion pesos, you too can have your Nika coin and it will pay for you education, your mortgage, and your sanity.
That's very true. Listen to the bird. He is correct.
Better.
But yeah, no, it was a little clip art spring with silly little googly eyes It looks kind of like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Oh no.
Hold on, where I'm gonna show Chad an image of the Dink Doink, cause it's just, you can't make this shit up, bro.
Very well.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta save it to my computer so I can actually show you guys. I hate that I'm saving this to my computer. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the meme.
For the meme.
For the meme!
Ooh.
What's it called? Found it!
Anyway.
There he is. Okay, guys, meet the mascot of Dink Doink Coin. This little fucking thing. Why would you save it on your computer? A good question. Because I'm not sane. So yeah, this little fucking thing was the mascot of Dink Doink Coin. Let me go to, like, outside so you can properly see his stupid little arms. Against the, yeah, there you go. You can see his arms a little better now. So this was the Dink Doink Coin thing. Which has since, you know, flopped massively. Oh, it kills me that was the mascot. Unironically, that was the mascot. Literally just a spring. But with, like, Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo from South Park arms and eyes. And he made a cartoon of it! Because that's what Saberspark was covering. He made a cartoon of it. Like a South Park... It was literally a South Park bootleg type cartoon. Which is even funnier. You guys will have to go watch Saberspark's video on it, because... Goddamn. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna name another wolf. We have 5 wolves now. One of the wolves needs to be named. Who wants to be named next? We have Glitch and we have Dutchling. I will leave the other one for you to name.
Fair enough.
Nate's next. Alright. Exterminator. Okay, well, I can do it like that. Close enough.
There we go.
There you go, Nate. Welcome to the wolf pack. Quite literally. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Don't worry, Mariler, you can be the next wolf. I will need to get more meat, actually, if we're going to continue breeding more wolves. Oh, woo, oh, woo.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm out of coal. Alright, hold on.
Managed to get a bit of chitin from Leviathan on my way over.
Ooh, you got some Leviathan meat?
No, just the chitin. To make, like, the dagger and the harpoon.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking...
The sea serpent?
I always think the sea serpent is the Leviathan, because I'm so used to those two being the same thing.
Yep.
Corporate needs you to find a difference between these two pictures. Shows me a sea serpent and a Leviathan. They're the same picture.
Mm-hmm.
We are running out of wood. I'm gonna need to go chop trees. Or actually, you might need to because you have the gardening tool, don't you?
Gardening tool?
Yeah, the hoe, the what is it? No, not the hoe. Fuck.
It's the hoe.
No, it's not the hoe. It's not the hoe. It's something else. It's the rake.
Cultivator?
Yes!
Unfortunately, I left that back at the base.
Oh! Well, actually, that's good news. Because I need it.
Okay.
Now, where did you put it? That's the question.
It should be in one of the bottom shelves, with all the plant materials. All the...
Got it! Because I'm going to go and plant some trees and crap. Because we are running out of wood.
Cool.
My nose! I swear to God, every time I stream Valheim, my nose decides to act up. My nose is allergic to Valheim.
I have connection issues, and you have a runny nose.
Hooray!
Weird stuff to people.
Weird flex, but okay.
You want me to try and collect some wood on my way over?
I mean, if you want. Because
Sure,
we are running low on wood, so it wouldn't hurt. So it wouldn't hurt. I'm funny.
Any wood in particular?
Nah.
Just basic wood?
Any wood you can find, doesn't matter.
Okay.
I need to turn it into coal. I'm leaving. Why are you leaving? Kitty! You bastard. Ah! I'm sitting there minding my own beeswax, chopping a tree, when around the corner of this stone tower comes a fucking troll!
Oh, a troll.
He was so close to me because I didn't even hear him coming! Makes me remember all the times I went to sleep and my nose just decided to stop working. Yup.
There we go.
It's either that or, like, first thing when I wake up in the morning is when my nose decides to stop working.
Oh, that's for everybody.
Okay, the troll lost me, I think. Maybe not? Oh, he went to go fight something else. Okay.
Good.
I mean, good, but also, like...
Your chance to escape.
I need to get back to where I was chopping that tree. Fuck it, I guess I'll just chop trees over here, then. Find my own beeswax over here. Is the troll strong? Not particularly, but when you're caught off guard, it's not fun. And also, I don't want to fight the troll. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
I came here to chop trees.
Oh.
Okay, I tried to look into all of the Paul Brothers crypto scams. All I'm getting is CryptoZoo, probably the KNE that most people... Probably the scam that cost people the most. Probably. Like, the only reason I even knew about Dink Doink Coin in the first place was because SaberSpark made an entire video about the 1K? Or Oni-K? I don't know. I think it's 1K. But yeah, like, I honestly would have to go back and watch, SaberSpark's video on Dink Doink Coin, because, yeah, I think it was a very short-lived crypto. What was it? Yeah, Logan Paul's other crypto scam, Dink Doink. But, because this was, was this after CryptoZoo? Yeah. Oh, can I turn the captions on but not have the... But yeah, no, he literally made a South Park ripoff to make Dink Doink Coin. So he made a shitty little animated South Park bootleg to promote his silly little crypto coin.
Huh.
Mortal Kombat 1 downloading? Let's go. I use CoffeeZilla for my crypto knowledge. I have no idea what that is. Probably because I'm not really in the crypto world. Not the tech world. Like, cryptos are too unstable for me to want to actually, like, give a shit about them. Dude, I love this new mace. It's kind of bopping for real.
There's a little bit more important seeds, I suppose.
All right. Wait, is CoffeeZilla a YouTube channel? I feel like that is. It sounds familiar. Or maybe I'm thinking of Drawfee. I don't know. He's a guy who covers a lot of crypto scams. I follow him to laugh at the makes of coins and coins who get their shit kicked in. Yeah, pretty funny. How many logs do I have in my inventory? Well, I have 50 core wood and almost 100 normal wood.
I got 157 normal wood.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's a fallen tree on this side. I'll have to harvest that as well. You didn't see that? Oh, wrong chest. I need to collect a whole bunch of wood because I'm planning on, well, turning most of it into, charcoal.
Really?
Me? Really?
No. I was trying to grab a
Oh
little
wait,
bit
there's
of
charcoal
boar
in
meat.
here. I thought you were saying really to me, like, really? You're gonna turn our wood into charcoal?
No. I was trying to get boar meat.
Phenomena.
I tried tossing Grey Dwarf eyes to make room, but it wasn't heavy enough.
Rip. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do.
Okay, I made it to the mountain base.
Sweet.
I will go through the portal to drop off the wood.
Alright.
And every other little bit of thing that I decided to collect on along the way. Literally, my inventory's full.
Fair. Just want to test my theory about that song. What, when people see Phenomena that they they have to sing it? Because it's true. Let me put the cultivator back. I don't need it anymore. You know, it's kind of funny because, back at one of my old jobs when I was in college, I worked at the campus library. And, it's kind of funny, but my coordinators who ran the library were just obsessed with the Muppets. So what we would have is, like, every week we would post, like, a weekly little news page on, like, the library workers, this library workers website we had, right?
Yeah.
And without fail, every single week, there would always be some sort of Muppet GIF on the front page.
Muppet.
Always had to have a Muppet GIF. It was like the requirement. If there wasn't a Muppet GIF, something was wrong. It's pretty funny. And anytime I hear Phenomena, that's all I can think about. Is working at the library. Which I miss. I miss you, library. Like, TBH, if I had seen a library job before I saw the banking job, I would have 1000% applied there.
Nice.
I like libraries. Oh my god, I'm dying.
I got a little bit of charcoal going.
I found some in one of our chests, so I'm using that right now.
Okay.
But yeah. Like,
No, that's Haldor.
I'm low-key hoping that between, like, my taking classes on Code Academy and Rune, helping to teach me when I'm stupid, I might be able to get a job in tech better. At least, like, even as a library, like, if I were a library computer associate or something, you know, the person you come up to when you go, hey, the printer's jammed. I will be fine with that.
Fair enough.
Into the blizzard he goes! Goodbye!
I suppose I should try and grab some, I should grab that wishbone so I can find the silver. Bree! What's up? Welcome in.
Hello, Bree!
Hope you're doing well.
Alright, we're just waiting for the silver now. Actually, while I'm waiting for the silver, I'm gonna go back and see how much it costs to upgrade my thingies. And how much it costs to build your stuff. Because I can't remember if you need any silver. I think you do, but not much. I think yours is mostly Fenris hair.
Probably.
Whee! Out of my way.
Stand aside.
Stand aside, him!
Oh,
Let's
the Great
see.
Ball missed.
Fenris coat.
I heard it
Oh,
slap.
you don't need any silver at all.
Yeah, no.
You just need wolf pelts and leather.
Which I can go out. What technically?
Oh, we
do
have
a lot
plenty of
wolf
that.
But while I'm out trying to find the silver, I can keep my eye out.
True, true.
Also,
We also
I
need the cultist trophy.
if I do find silver, I'm gonna need a stronger pickaxe.
That's fair. I will be over shortly. So I was talking with a friend, and I was talking about what I was doing to not fall into a slum, and showed him the cleaning I did specifically on top of my dresser. And then they said, yeah, you have autism! How did we jump from cleaning your room to, yeah, you have autism? Explain to me the leap in logic here, because I think I'm missing something.
There you go.
What did you do?
Wait, I gotta wait. Oh, fine. I can do it. I can do it like this then.
Is it shoutouts?
So early, yeah. I still gotta wait 12 minutes for that again.
You know what, let me see if my shoutout command for you still works, because I remember a while back my clip thing was fucking up, so let's see if it works.
Fair enough.
It
Your first task
Yeah, it
is
works!
to visit the Aetherite. A massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite Plaza, not far
okay,
from
so
the
10,
canopy.
20,
It's a device
5,
that enables instantaneous transfer.
40. So I would need a total of 40 silver to
As a
upgrade
device
all
that
of my
enables
equipment to at
instantaneous
least
transportation. The
one.
Aetherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. We need 20
Which-
iron and 3 core wood. Do we even have that much iron?
A good question. We would not need to go to the swamps for that. Which, you know, 80% chance I do because I have ADHD, but they didn't need to call me out like that. Dutchling, I feel you because Dare has been constantly telling me to go and get an ADHD diagnosis,
Yeah, no.
and I kind of don't want to because I'm kind of scared.
If I'm going over the swamp,
There are many times that I just play a game for like 120 hours in a week and then stop playing it for 3 months. Wait, hold on. Am I? Oh, you do 100%! Are you saying I have ADHD?
Yes. I guess.
God, fuck, even my stream chat is calling me out. Dog, I think I need a doctor. I feel like I'm losing it. Now, first my best friend is telling me I have ADHD. Now stream chat's telling me I have ADHD. Or no, first it was TikTok, then it was best friend. Now it's stream chat. I think the call is coming from inside the house.
Maybe.
God
I mean,
damn.
Not
Well,
rude, of course.
I mean, it's not so much getting the diagnosis that scares me, it's the medication. Because I have heard from other folks who have ADHD and have been on various ADHD medications, there is a chance that it will alter your personality.
It can.
And don't get me wrong, it would be nice to know if I have it, but I also just don't want to lose who I am, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? You can sense the neurodivergency coming off me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew I was neurodivergent, I just didn't know what flavor of crazy I was.
What flavor?
Yeah. I mean, I was almost certain I had something. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. See, the key to that meme, though, is you gotta keep getting more and more unhinged as it goes. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room with rats. The rats made me crazy.
Oh,
See?
root leggings. Okay. There.
So yeah,
there.
that's the proper way to do that meme. You gotta get real fucking unhinged, bro. You gotta become the Joker, TBH. Oh, I never changed my question of the day. Ah! It is the neurodivergency. Fuck, you're right.
You're right.
I forgot to change my question of the day. Given because you also most likely have ADHD, you have an 88% chance of having some kind of autism. What? I mean, my cousin has Asperger's. Which I had no idea until my cousin told me she had Asperger's.
Yeah.
I thought she was just normal. God, I am crazy. Or well, I am neurodivergent. I shouldn't say I'm crazy. That's kind of rude. But goddamn, I am neurodivergent. What?
That'll be. What am I thinking of? Oh, the key. I need the
You
key.
know you're neurodivergent when every time you meet a neurodivergent person, you think they're normal. And all the neurotypicals are the weird ones. You know what? Hold on, while we're waiting for the stuff to smelt, I will go and change my question today for you, Mariler.
There we go.
Every single damn time I hear the word crazy, I remember. I try not to say crazy. I know some people do not like the term crazy being applied to mental illnesses, because it's really not that you're crazy, it's that there is something going on up there and you can't control it.
Yeah.
But it's like so in my vocabulary that it's hard for me to not, at least I call myself crazy. I don't usually call other people crazy. Like, I'm not gonna go up to Shamanic and go, Shamanic, you're fucking crazy.
Thank you.
Or if I do call you crazy, it's as a joke, like, oh my god, Shamanic, you're so crazy, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's like, oh my god, girl, you're so... you wanna dye both your hair and paint your nails to match? Oh my god, girl, you're so crazy. But yeah, usually I will not use the word crazy to refer to other people. Just me. Because I am silly. Just how it works, given I have a friend who has autism who probably has some minor form of ADHD, and I have heard that ADHD and autism tend to be pretty linked.
There we go. Keep it organized.
Think. Until we
Yeah, that'll do.
fight.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on, Mirror. I just
I'm gonna
updated
go
it. It is
finish.
now updated. Now you can do the question of the day and it should be different. They are very linked. Yeah.
And that
That's just how it is. Hold on, let me get,
is it night or dawn?
I don't know. I'm getting a tissue really quick because I can't handle my nose being like this.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Un momento stream. I'm sorry, Shamanic, you're gonna hear this. I'm just gonna mute myself on stream.
Fair enough. So, how's everybody been? Woo! Hope you guys are enjoying the show. There we go. Woo! There should have been fall damage for that wolf.
Okay, I'm a little better now. Also, Mariller thinks my question of the day was how many streams do you think it'll be until we fight Motor? Mariller thinks we'll fight Motor in another 6 streams.
Another 6 streams.
Yeah. Like a 70, 80, and a 70% chance. If you have one, you have the other in some way or other. Yeah. The hardest part for me about getting a diagnosis, even if I wanted to, is just I read that as moderator. No, yeah, that's the creature's name is Modor. Money? How long until we fight money? I don't know. I fight capitalism every day.
Indeed.
Rage
against the system.
Don't get me started on my capitalism rant. But whenever me and my friend talk about like the society that we live in, every time I say capitalism, I can't say it normally. I have to go capitalism. I have to make it sound silly and goofy, or else I'll be sad. And also, it's just fun to say capitalism. Motherfucking capitalism.
It seems like a large enough swamp for a dungeon to appear in, so let's see what luck we got.
Hopefully you get some. I'm down to fight the embodiment of capitalism right now, the US. Don't get me started on my rants, Dutchling. I will rant, but also, like, I feel like if I did rant on Twitch, I would then shortly after get a bunch of people rating me going, how fucking dare you, you un-American, blah 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 blah. You know, like, the minute I say something bad against the country, somebody's gonna come in and, you know, be like, how dare you commie, or something. Be like, okay.
Seriously?
Heh, maybe.
I was expecting an actual swamp. This is just like strips of swamp.
Hot take. I think we should use centimeters in the US. Entire 100-person raid going, how dare you, you European person.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
What the fuck? I actually try to learn how to use centimeters and kilometers and stuff because I have a best friend. oh yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna say something that's gonna rattle the boys. Okay, are you ready? Free healthcare.
Oh. Yeah, God forbid that.
I know. Terrible, disgusting. What is this? Handouts? Handouts not in my good country, sir. You gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps, boy. Back in my day.
I'm looking for a single stone building. And all
I'm Canadian. Can I move there, Dutchling? Please? I have friends in Quebec. I speak French. Je parle français. The only thing I needed to pay for was like $35 for the crutches, and of course we always want more people. Yay!
Great war was waged here.
Ooh. Don't worry, I shall become one of the Quebecois. I already have friends. Up there. I'll just be like, mes amis, bonjour!
Is that something? No, it's not. No, wait, yes it is. No, wait, no,
oh.
It's not.
Yes, no, maybe? Yes, no, maybe?
It's a well. It's a large circular area.
It was actually kind of funny, Dutchly, talking about this, because at work sometimes when I'm bored and I have nothing to do, I will I'll read like random news articles that pop up because that's pretty much all I can do without getting in trouble. And like I saw this one about this woman who had moved to Ireland, right? Like she started off going to Ireland for like college for a semester, and then she went to college for like an internship, and then like stayed and lived there for 4 years. Like I broke my leg. Most expensive bit was the sled. I had to be dragged across the lake in because I broke it while sledding while out camping. Oh, yikes! I'm sorry.
Hurt.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, Dutchling.
Oh.
Well, glad you're better. Yeah, a big ouch indeed.
What the hell?
What the feck is it? Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose one more time. It's bad again. Wah!
Okay. Let me go ahead and do this as well on my end then. Yeah. Why? Get it off me. There you. Smack you. There we go. Okay. That should be enough.
Alright, I can breathe slightly better again.
Aha.
I only cracked my bones. I mostly still get dumb scarred tissue acting up. Never really broken anything. I have also never really broken it. But
okay, so this swamp is actually just nothing.
Rip.
Great, perfect.
This woman had she had moved to Ireland for 4 years and like, you know, had lived there. And like one of the first things she remembers when it came to working in the Irish workforce is just how compared to America, how quote unquote laid back the work culture is. Because here in America, it's rise and grind, baby. You know, you get up, you work, you go to lunch, you work, you sit down, you work. You go to sleep, you work. There is no stop to the grind, which is horrible, by the way.
Yes.
I do not promote this. It's horrible. Don't do that. And she remembers like going to Ireland and like she was sitting at her desk like doing like eating her lunch and working through her lunch, which, you know, anybody who lives in America would know is pretty common. In fact, I've worked through 2 lunches today. Or one lunch yesterday and 1 lunch today. Because I'm technically supposed to have a 30-minute break, but I didn't because I'm poor. I'm poor. But she was, sitting there eating her lunch at her desk, doing her work, and her coworkers are like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What do you mean what I'm doing?" They're like, "Dude, get out of the office and go eat a proper lunch somewhere that's unhealthy." And it was kind of like there that she kind of realized, oh shit, they actually care about people's health here.
Yeah.
And it was even funnier because like she lived there and worked there for 4 years, got used to the Irish work culture, and then I think one of her family members fell ill or died, so she was like, oh man, I should move back to the States to be closer with my family. So she did and got back into the American work system, and she was like, I can't fucking do this.
I can't do it.
Yeah, like,
too different.
No, because, like, coming from Europe to America, like, you don't get maternity leave, you don't get paternity leave, you have no sick... Like, she had 29 vacation days to use. I think that was just vacation, not including sick. Whereas, like, anybody who lives here knows about PTO, aka, paid time off, which is your sick, your holiday, or your sick, your vacation, and your personal days all into one, which they claim is better. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's a scam. No, yeah, Dutchling, I, as an American, do not move. Stay in Canada. Not because we don't want you here, but because it's terrible to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, she couldn't handle it, and she's like, I think I'm gonna move back to Europe again, because, like, fuck this noise.
Bippity boppity lurking rock and stone.
You guys have how many days for vacations? Technically at my job, at my level, I don't even get days, quote unquote, I get hours.
Hours.
Which technically equates to days because of my part-time schedule. So, after I've worked there a year, I do have some days I can take off, but technically, for my level, you have to have worked there a year, and you get 20 hours, which is my normal schedule, times 3, so 60 hours of PTO. Now, in my schedule, they usually schedule me for 4 or 5 hours, as a holiday, like, for my time off. So, 60, I can do a little math here. 60 divided by 5, that's about 12 days. In my hours. And you only get that after working a year. A lot of jobs don't let you have PTO or anything until you've worked a certain amount.
Yes.
Oh, I'm chewing. I can't breathe through my nose. Ah!
Okay.
I know I've said to my family, if you guys move to the US, you're gonna need to drag me kicking and screaming from Canada. I mean, dog, if I would be the same way. Thank you for the hydrate,
gives you
Miller.
no defined amount of time, and if you get, it is if you are good and if you give advance.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
confusing all in itself.
I missed what was just said.
Gib Harden basically was just describing their situation in terms of hours, I guess for PTO, and they said their job gives no defined amount of time. And if you get it, it's if you're good and if you give advance time, like let them know ahead of time.
Yeah, we can only get PTO if we give them an advance of 1 month at least. I tell my team I'm taking tomorrow off, and I do. Well, good for you, Boone. I wish I could do that. What even is poutine? Poutine is fries with gravy and cheese curds, and it is delicious.
There we go.
But true, I mean, Canada. I'm pretty sure Canada invented poutine anyway, so of course it has the superior poutine. I had some decent poutine. My first poutine when I went to college in Vermont, which is like Canada adjacent because it's like right next to the border. My campus was like an hour from the Canadian border.
There we go.
One of my professors was Canadian as well, and he would also talk shit about the poutine in America. And yes, the maple syrup is also not as good. But that's, yeah.
Basically, if you can get as many off days as you want, if you are of such a high quality and give it advance notice. Yeah. I figured as much.
You wanna know something funny? Something very ironic to what they tell you about, like, work culture.
Yeah.
Typically, the people who get promoted the highest do the least amount of work.
There was that swamp over by Motor.
Which, like, if anybody knows anything about, like, how America, like, touts, moving up the ladder as, they're like, oh, if you work really hard and you put in a lot of hours, you'll move your way up the ranks and you eventually become the CEO, right?
Yeah, no.
That's what they tell you. No, typically, because from what I've heard, and somewhat seen, basically, if you do the bare minimum, they're more likely to promote you versus, like, your coworker who puts in extra effort. You know why? Because the coworker who puts in extra effort, it's harder to replace them from that position.
Because they put in that extra
Because
effort.
they put in so much extra effort in that position. So if you remove them, you might lose all that shit. Like, my favorite story... Gotta work smart, not hard, Tarun. We will gladly take Alaska and Minnesota and any other border state they want to join us.
That's
yes.
my situation in terms of my work. Literally, I'm probably one of the best workers at the animal shelter that I'm at, and
yeah.
I'm currently just trying to get out, and I know for a fact that as soon as I get out, shit's gonna hit the fan for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Good luck to all of them.
My favorite, like, because I listen to a lot of, like, pro-revenge stories and stuff on Reddit sometimes.
They're pats. Oh, dear.
I love to listen to the stories of, like, you have, it's me, 40-year-old male who works at a computer company, not a computer company, but like a plumbing company or something. And I used to do all my manager's management for him, and then he decided I didn't get a raise, so I left, and now the company is bankrupt. Like, that kind of shit. So funny. My dad does the work of 3 people as an assistant manager, and he's trying to get out, but wants to train his replacement before he goes. He doesn't need to. Yeah. It's...
How goes it? Going pretty good. Oh, dear.
I also follow this, or not follow, but I've seen a woman on TikTok who is basically, like, gives, like, professional rebuttals to when work tries to make you work extra. I wish I had her TikToks, because some of her, like, her responses are, like, kind of fucking sick. Like, one example was, like, she was talking with a coworker, a manager, and the manager is like, "Hey, I need you to, check over these papers really quick." And she's like, "Okay, when did you want me to do that?" And she's like, "Well, I wanted you to do it now." It's like, "Sorry, my work day ends at 5, but I can prioritize to do them first thing in the morning." Which is get wrecked, nerd. He's good friends with his employees, so he wants to be nice to them. Oh, I'm gonna 100% use them. I know of her. Yeah. I love those.
There we go.
They're just so good. The disses are so good. Like, how... Or there was another TikTok I saw. It was actually My Hero Academia related, but it was, like, basically, like, two women asking this other women, like, how do you professionally say, like, no, fuck off? And it was, like, some of the responses, like, one of them was, like, such a massive diss. Because I think it was something like, how do you professionally say, like, that sounds like a you problem? And it was something like,
What the?
It was something like, typically this work falls within the scope of your duties, but I would be happy to help you, look it over or something like that. And it's like, the women's reaction, they're like, oh, that was such a diss, but like, sorry, that's not in my job description. It's like, that was such a diss. Like, I don't even know how to recover from that. I'm like, damn, you're right, though. That really was a diss.
Yeah, I figured it was called. I figured you were named Pat, the reviewer.
I asked my dad, how do I professionally say I just want money when I'm making my resume? Fucking mood. Like, honestly, my roommate has to keep pressuring me sometimes to not go above and beyond for the company because, like, my dad raised me with the boomer mindset of, work harder and you'll raise through the ranks, yada yada, right? So, and like back at home, that kind of worked for me, but I come from a very different place compared to the rest of America, like 99% of America. Mostly because everybody knew me and they knew I did good work, so like I got treated really well. Because the town knew I was a good worker, I was honest, I was, I would, throw myself in the line of duty to make sure this business ran smoothly. But also, the businesses I worked for were all mom and pop shops, so like they were my friends, my neighbors, my family, like quite literally. So of course I'd want those stores to work. But now I'm working for a large corporation which makes millions, if not billions, of dollars.
I'm sorry for your loss there, Brie.
Aw. I don't know what happened, but I'm also sorry for your loss.
She was trying to catch a Pokemon. No worries.
Rip. My friends, my families, my victims, my neighbors. Pretty much, yeah. But like, now I'm working this mega corporation which has the funds to be able to hire the work, the necessary people it needs to get its work done, but classic corporate greed doesn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So Dare has to be like, sweetie, you are literally getting sick. Stop taking extra shifts. Which I took one this Saturday. Because I'm broke. My town has like 100k people. I'm glad I don't have that notoriety outside of somewhere being known by everyone in my graduating class while knowing barely any. See, I'm the same way. Like, I knew my town was not even 100k. My town was 1k. And I knew everybody intimately. I knew your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your dog, your cat, your car, your house. I knew everything about you. Whether you liked it or not.
Oh.
You could not escape me. But that goes for everybody there. Inside and out. I did rob them. But I came from one of those towns of like the classic everybody knows everybody type of thing. Hey, Bats, I heard you were over on Shamanic Stream. How are you doing? Just mining some silver. Hi-ho, silver.
Trying to find this stupid dungeon.
Yikes.
And even this big swamp isn't actually yielding anything.
But yeah. So back at home, because, everybody knew everybody, And because, like I said, every single store, like, there was only one place I would say that was not local, and it was the bank.
Die.
Admitting to crimes, would you like to admit to one?
Yes.
No. I plead the fifth. Sure I'm... there is more silver here. I'm doing good, just been busy. Understandable, me too. Was he the image that caused me to be called out as autistic? Sure! But yeah, so that's why, like, the whole, like, working by your bootstraps thing worked where I'm from. Because it was such a small town that everybody wanted to make sure we all did well and didn't die.
Probably up there. Or maybe that island.
Yeah. Island life, baby. I kind of miss it. In a way, but I also do not miss the lack of convenience. Like, don't get me wrong. It's pretty, it's nice, and it's nice to, you know everybody and not have to worry about safety. But, I don't miss the whole boat thing. Holy shit, you are. Yeah. Yeah, this is the autism wall.
Get out of here.
You know what? The only reason I say that, Dutchling, is because me fucking too. That is what my walls look like normally. The only reason my walls don't look like that currently is because I have rules.
Ooh.
The Legos. It was the Legos, because I have totes of Legos. I mean, the Hot Wheels car also screams autism, but the Legos for me, because I was a Legos bitch. Listen, man. Neurodivergence and Legos, it's a match made in heaven. I don't know what it is about Legos. See, that's probably... Wait, let me see. Probably a third of your Legos. Let me see how many Legos you got.
Out of here. I fight.
Oh, dog. Like, for me, that wasn't even a third of my Legos. That might have been a sixth of my Legos.
In the name of Valhalla.
In the name of Valhalla. You know, Dutchling,
Out of here.
wait, I mainly played with Legos as a kid. Rune, would you like to join the club?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but no,
Yeah.
Rune, not as a kid, as an adult. Or as, like, a teenager. Like, when I was, like, 16, 17, I had so many Legos.
Gee, that's so...
You could have built a museum out of my Legos. I had so many Legos I didn't even know what to do with my Legos. In fact, when I was 12 years old, I took up half of my room's floor space to make a Lego town. And then I cried when my mom broke it. And the Hot Wheels there is probably like a 16th or a 17th, if that. Fair. Alright. I'm just making sure. Where are you anyway? Oh, you're over there.
Thank you, Bree.
He dead low. Yeah, no. It was, for me, it's the Legos and the dragon stuff. I've always heard the joke that, like, you know, if you were somebody who was obsessed with dragons as a kid, you are definitely a queer adult now. And I'm like, fuck, I fall into that stereotype. Also, those aren't even my biggest sets. Oh, yeah. I can believe it. As a Lego person, I can believe it.
Ooh, dear.
Unless you have a Lego display room, you do not display the biggest Legos. Mostly because I was worried about, like, younger family members coming in and being like, oh my god, I love your Legos. Can I have it? Because nobody ain't touching my good Legos. You can look at the Ninjago green dragon, and that is it.
Ow.
Only if you ask really nicely will I show you my Legos. You know what that makes me think of? I showed you my Legos, please respond.
I started to question the integrity of this swamp.
Rune, you're one of us. You're one of us, Rune. Lego reveal? I can't. They're back at my mom's house. Maybe when I move into my own place, I will bring my Lego sets with me, and then I will get a Lego display room, and then I can bring people into my Lego display room, and they'll be like, oh my god, she's such a virgin.
Got it. Ooh.
Except I'm not. I know what sex is, and I'm not telling you. Dun dun dun
Me?
dun dun dun. I love that meme so much. The National Nakara Lego Museum. Yes, but only for the Chima sets, because I like the Chima sets.
No, well, that's Black Forest.
And the Ninjago. I haven't watched Ninjago in forever, actually. I was obsessed with Ninjago as a teenager.
This entire swamp is a bust too.
Rip. My grandma has a whole Lego town in her playroom, so I don't know what that says about her. Dutchling. Your grandma's autistic. She's one of us. That says she's a dope grandma. I mean, very true. That means she is a very dope grandma. I think everyone was obsessed with Ninjago at least once. Dutchling, it all comes from your mom and your grandma. I'm telling you right now, it all comes from your mom and your grandma.
I'm the clear.
That's all you had to say.
Get out of here, get out of here, don't want you.
Oh, I can get more meat for the wolves, actually, while I'm here.
How the hell?
My dad also played with Legos, and so did my grandma, just not as much. Oh, Dutchling, it's all through your family!
There.
You gotta sleep. Alright, Mariler, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest. We'll see you next time. Shut the fuck up, Eikthyr. Ow! Thank you. What was I doing? Frick. Oh, I ran out of res. Hold on. Hold on a minute, yeah. Refuel all the torches.
Well, hello there, yeah.
Well, hello there.
Come
Yeah,
again.
luckily my little brother didn't get as bad as me. He got the Transformers obsession!
Boy, I got the Transformers obsession. And the Lego obsession.
Oh, Shamanic. I hate to be the one to break it to you.
On my desk right now, I literally have a Lego T-Rex.
Oh, Shamanic. I
embrace it. I don't care.
Girl, the tea is piping and I cannot wait to spill it. Dare, I'm kind of like scared but also excited to hear what the tea is.
What the tea?
Yeah, the tea. The news. Dare, I messed up on my drawer again, but this time it was for a different reason and it was not as bad. Oh, you should be scared, girl. Is it about your dad? Is it about your dad? You don't have to say what it is, but is it about your dad?
What?
Okay, he's fine, okay. I was curious if this was about Donald's love life again. Because that is T. He has committed no sins. Did the dad find out about the gay agenda? I would hope so.
Mini base.
Yeah, he very much knows about the gay agenda. It's fine. He's fine. He supports us.
Ooh, Bone Zone. I forgot all about Bone Zone. Let me look at Bone Zone map. Yeah, that's a lot of unexplored swamp.
Oh yeah, go to Bone Zone. He is a very supportive father. I can attest.
The only issue is we gotta deal with getting across the water next to those death mosquitoes. Maybe I can bring some stuff to make a raft.
My family knows I am gay, not the fact that I am now pan and trans. I wish you luck if you do decide to come out to them, Dutchling. And if not, that is also totally valid.
Where'd my hammer go?
Yes. I don't know. I came here to get meat, and I totally forgot.
Hammer? Question mark?
I don't know. Oh.
I
I actually told him I didn't want to order more takeout on his card, so I scrounged out of the cabinets, and he bullied me into getting something, saying he didn't want me to starve. Oh, Donald.
Hammer.
I mean, good, because I don't want you to starve either. But also don't tell Donald that I'm also mostly scrounging until the end of the week because I'm waiting for my paycheck. Teehee.
7. We're looking for wood, scrap, and resin.
I have had not a lot today. Ooh. I mean,
Ready?
same, because I also worked through lunch again. I was telling Chad about how you bully me to not go above and beyond at work, and ow. Thank you, Void. Oh, hi, Void!
Boy chosen.
No, not Void Chosen.
Oh.
Other Void. Voido.
Voido.
Yeah, Darku Voido.
Thumbs up.
Alright, drop in the meat. Do not do more than you are paid for ever. Well, I mean, I picked up an extra shift on Saturday, but I get paid for it, so. It's not like I'm not getting paid. Oh. Only if they pay. Okay. Yes, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. I'm definitely not getting sick or anything.
There we go.
But no corporate bootlicking. I'm trying. The programming that has been built into my mind since childhood is hard to break.
Okay. Round 2.
Oh, I don't have any coal? Oh, I thought I did. No corporate. Yeah, see, guys. See, I told you. Dare is, bapping me on the head going, no, bad Nakara. Take care of your health first.
Ah, what the?
You do have autism, Dutchling, but that's okay. We're all a little crazy here. I'm a little special. Should I get Borger? You should get Borger.
To the wind.
There you go, Dutchling! Yeah, Dare he has a vintage car. He's a very nice car. He's been teaching me how to drive stick a little bit. Because I don't know how to drive stick, and I want to be a special lady who knows how to drive stick. A 1960 MGA. Yeah. These pizza rolls are cold, but they're still good. Ah!
Raft is going underwater and taking damage.
Where did we put the boat again?
The boat should be at the base of the mountain.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah, I moved that there for you.
Merci beaucoup. Doesn't run, but I'm gonna fix it one day. Yeah, we're gonna try and eventually fix it.
Fingers crossed.
Damn, you just went straight for James Bond! I don't know what that means, but I like the sound of it. It sounds funny.
Seriously, the waters are so steady. Why are we breaking? Falling apart at the seams.
Two
Oh,
was
no.
not enough. Okay. Wait. Take one more. There we go, okay. It was my mom's and I inherited it. Also, I would love to. The James Bond. Otherwise, I would never have it in a house, yet I somehow own a house and a car and a vintage car at 24. A miracle.
Oh dear. The leeches have arrived. And they're starting to smack my boat.
I gotta figure out where you put it at the base of the mountain.
Alright, get off the boat.
Oh.
Yep. Fucking
Gotta eat.
ankle biters.
La
Get
la
out of here.
la la.
Go. Shoo.
Let me get off the mountain before a Fenring comes to eat my cheeks.
Got it?
Guys, it is so spooky out. I sure would hate if a sexy werewolf came out of the darkness to kiss me. That would be so terrible if a sexy werewolf came out of the darkness to kiss me. The silence is deafening.
What the? Ooh, I should probably heal.
Kind of zoning out on the car talk. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of car talk. A big support of the Mustang to the older ones. I don't know what any of this means. I just know cargo vroom.
Yes. Target in sight. Running as frantically as possible.
You can do it. I believe in you, Shamanic.
Get me in there.
Alright,
Open the
I'm
door.
running the silver to the boat. Listen, you gotta teach you stick and teach you to take you to car shows. I mean, yes, I expect that you were teaching me stick and teaching me car shows. Just don't expect me to retain any information about any of the cars.
I just realized what I
Other than the stick shift. Because I will be happy to go with you, don't get me wrong. I am just my brain is not built for cars. My brain is built for computer number go brr.
Okay.
Cars, me. Boolean logic.
Bone fragment? No.
Rune would know. Though he's Boolean math, man. I'm Boolean. I don't know. Rune, are you still here? Does Boolean math and Boolean logic constitute the same thing? Or are they different? I must know. La 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 la. Running to the boat. Hope I do not die.
Out of the gunk of the darkness. Clear thy path so that I may pass.
Nice. No. La 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 la.
Oh, wait.
Just taking a little nightly stroll. Know what I mean, guys? Oh, that's a brute. Hello, sir. Would you like a taste of my frostner? Yaw! Get spirited, bitch. All right.
I'm just slowly inching my way forward.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool, Dutchling. Kind of skimming over it. I'm also trying not to die too because it is nighttime, so I also can't pay attention because, you know, I'm kind of skirting a swamp right now, and you never know when a wraith is just gonna come out of the tree branches and go ooga booga booga. Wait, you know what the wraiths remind me of, Shutmonic?
What's up?
Have you seen those me as a baby memes of like the weird little like ghosty gnome thing that just kind of toodles around?
Maybe.
I don't know how to describe it to you other than the meme is literally called me as a baby. I don't know where it comes from or why. I'm gonna have to look that up one day because I'm curious now.
Yeah, you might have to send that to me.
Oh, I think I'm going the wrong direction. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. Would you buy a car from you? I thought you said I thought you were asking Dare to buy a car for you. I was like, god damn. Wish we had that kind of money. Yoink. I just hope one day I will not be scraping by. Which, to be fair, I did. Huh? Sorry.
Everyone kind of hopes they aren't scraping by.
True, true. I'm doing a little better, though. I just paid off 2 more of my student loans.
Good.
So.
Yeah, I've been starting to pour into that again as well.
Yeah, I mean, on the downside of that, though, I did spend pretty much all of my savings.
Same.
So I have no savings now. Or very, very little savings. But I have now saved myself about $50 a month on payments.
Good.
So I'm hoping that $50 a month towards payments, either I can put back into making, like, larger payments and paying off my loans faster, or I can put that into savings.
Oh, I'm devoting, like, $200, like, every time I get my paycheck towards my student loans.
Yeah,
with that stuff.
My payment was $216 a month, but now it's at $175, and it's gonna go lower after this last payment processes.
Good.
And then we'll see where the payments are at then. You have ordered a burger because my dad demanded it. Good! Eat your food. Sustain your bodily functions.
Okay, bot needs a timeout. Indeed. It's not giving anybody Pokemon. I tried catching a Rhyhorn.
So yeah, I think oh, that is a troll. Sir, you said it's at the base of the mountain. Where is it?
It should be at the coastline.
There is no boat on the coastline. Where do you mean?
What do you mean there's no boat on the coastline?
You brought it to the right island, correct?
No, not that coastline. The other coastline.
What do you mean the other coast?
Here.
Oh my god.
Right. I can't. How do you ping? There you go.
Middle mouse.
Right there.
You didn't ping it.
That's where the boat is.
You didn't ping it.
I did.
No, it did not show up.
Right there.
Oh, that's not the base of the mountain, dude. That's like a trek.
Well, it's base of the mountain enough.
Listen. It's the neurodivergency. You have to be very particular with the words you use for me, or I will get confused.
You know where we usually park it.
We've been parking here the last couple of times.
That's because we were going to the other mountain for that.
Yeah, I got confused! Like, this happened a lot with... stuff like this happened a lot with my family, particularly what we refer to as the front porch and the back porch. Because my family had 2 porches, right? We have the front door, you know, which is, like, it connected to the driveway, right? That's the door we go in from every time we come to the house. And then we have a very large porch that had the pool on it that faces the front of the house, like the part of the house that faces towards the main road. So sometimes my family would be like, hey, I need you to go and like run and get this thing for me on the front porch. So I would go, okay, and I would go to the porch where the front door is. And they'd be like, no, the front porch. And I'm like, what do you mean the front porch? This is the front porch. Because this is the front of the house where we come in. Because to me, the front of the house is where we come inside.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then to them, the front of the house is where the door is parked. So I'm like, then what do you refer to this porch as then if it's not the front porch? And they never answered that question.
They never answered that question.
They never answered that question. But I was just wrong. You know, I was just wrong.
You proved them wrong and they didn't want to support their claim.
Yeah. I mean, that's very much happens a lot. Like, I don't know if anybody had this growing up with their parents, but did you ever have parents who would tell you this old adage called "do as I say, not as I do"?
Yep.
I fucking hated that. It's like, why are you doing the behaviors if you don't want me to replicate it?
Seriously.
Like I'm a child with a squishy brain. Of course my little child brain is going to see adult do thing and go, well, if adult do thing, then I should do thing. I even at work now, I still do the same thing. Of like, unless you teach me to do it a different way first, if I see you doing something, I am going to do that thing. Which has kind of gotten me in trouble with my banker, with the banker I have called Karen. They're shit parents and trying to get out of it. I mean, true. Dare will tell you with much venom that my parents are not non-ideal parents.
Yep. Out of here.
Human beings learn by mimicking. It's normal. Exactly. Especially those of us who are neurodivergent. at least in my experience as a neurodivergent person, I do a lot by mimicking. Hell, I mean, even to this day, I still do what I'm pretty sure is called parroting, or at least I call it parroting, where usually it's for something funny. So like if you tell me a funny joke or like a funny word, I will constantly say that word for a little while, or I will repeat that word back to you, or that sentence back to you. Same thing with like my vocal stims. I do that a lot too. I don't know if anybody else vocal stims, but like.
There.
I just will at random moments just say a silly word or phrase that I remember. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You never know what it is. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could just be like sitting in the living room, like reading a book, doing nothing, and just suddenly you'll hear me go, Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla, out of nowhere. Oh, there's the boat. I do it too, so we echo. Yeah, me and Dare both do vocal stims, so we'll just be sitting there. Like remember when we had Freggy Dare? I don't know if any of you guys were here for that, but we had, Dare showed me this silly, like, blanket of Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's, but it was, like, somebody, like MS painted over Freddy to look like like a real bear to look like glam rock Freddy, and they called it Freggy. And I remember, it was part of the stream, too. I just remember being in that stream, and part of what we were doing was just, for like a good 20 minutes of the stream, we were just going back and forth saying, Freggy, and nothing else. That is vocal stimming at its finest. Or echoing at its finest, I should say. It's a little bit of both. Yeah, repeating Freggy to each other and just laughing. That is us. That is us as the neurodivergent people.
Okay. I could technically bring that. But
So
I would
yeah.
bring a boat over for this.
That's why if you ever hear me streaming and I just keep repeating a word or a phrase, it's that! It's the brain gremlins, you know?
Black metal scrap.
We are parrots who just mimic each other saying nonsense for hours. Exactly. Like, I remember, like, part of my vocal stimming used to be something that was used against me as a child, by my fellow students. Because, like, or that and also that I used to laugh at certain words really easily. I don't know what it was about certain words, but they would just make me laugh. Well, that and also the delivery too. Like, part of what makes something funny is the delivery. Because there was this guy in my class who used to bully me relentlessly. We'll call him Charlie. So Charlie used to bully me a lot. But, like, he always did it in such a way that he could, no, not Joe. I use Joe a lot. Joe is my usual go-to. So Charlie used to bully me a lot, and, like, but the boys in my class would always bully me in such a way that they never got caught for it for a long time. And Charlie was the biggest offender. And one of the things, Charlie's go-to ways to bully me, which might not seem like bullying on the surface, is he would go up to me and he would say the word pudding in a really funny voice. And it would just make me laugh, but, like, they always tried to do it to the point where I'd piss my pants.
I would suggest maybe trying to type something like Great Ball or Ultra Ball there, Bree.
Oh, is the Pokemon not working? Rip.
It's not giving Bree any Pokemon, and she's basically desperate to try and catch a Shuppet right now.
Oh, rip.
But I apologize. Do continue.
Yeah,
Didn't mean
but
to interrupt.
like, on the surface, because, like, on the surface, it seems like pretty harmless fun, right? Like, oh, he's just saying a funny word and it makes me laugh. But no, it's because it was uncontrollable, like, and I would echo it all the time, and it would make me continue to laugh, and they knew it would make me eventually piss my pants. Because I couldn't control it. And then they'd make fun of me for it. And it was horrible. So I gotta be careful with my vocal stimming too, because, like, if I keep echoing something that I find funny, I will keep Dare, do you remember Claudine, when you showed me the shitty Claudine? All I could echo was just, like, nothing but, like, talking about the Claudine, and it just kept me laughing so hard that I almost passed out from lack of oxygen. My laughter is a blessing and a curse.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I have more more silver
Pinewood.
tiles.
Do we have pinewood?
Oh no, I took off my pants!
We do have pinewood. The exact amount I need, actually.
I don't want to be naked in the mountains.
That should be it then, right?
You can be blind.
Or I need the rest.
Naline dog! Naline dog! Yeah! It was Naline dog.
What happened to all of our records?
It is in a different chest, I think.
Different chest.
I think so. I know we have plenty of resin. I have 26 of it right now with me, though. So I don't know. Naline dog.
I'm not seeing it. Might just need to go out and cut some trees or something. Find some graylings.
Oh.
I can go get some pinewood real quick. That'll attract
There you
some
go.
great dwarves, and I can get some resin that way too.
Alright, I just gotta finish melting this silver, and then I will start piloting the boat back.
Okay.
Ooh, old car. I'm gonna go check on the wolves too to see how they're doing in here. How are we doing? Have y'all yucked? Well, there's no more food in here, so there's one. Okay, and my two.
Yes. Here we go. Let's get the attention of every grey dwarf in the local vicinity.
Of course, of course. We are definitely going to need to, like, kill and raise more boars because we're gonna need plenty for the wolves.
Okay.
Also, I was space obsessed when I was a kid. Were you too, Nakara? Yes.
Yes.
I like space, okay? Space is cool. I have an entire book book on how to spot the constellations.
I mean, I really wouldn't say that's a bad thing.
No, but I have a feeling with Dutchling, it's just gonna confirm my autism. Am I wrong, Dutchling? Does this further confirm my autism?
I don't think that should be a thing.
You would think not? But also, same with the Legos? Nakara, yeah, see, Nakara, you're becoming more and more ADHD and autism, you know that, right? Listen, a lot of people with autism and or ADHD have a hyperfixation with space! Ah! I'm checking off all the boxes! Between my mannerisms and my interests, I'm checking off all the... Don't you even get me started on sharks, Dutchling!
Sharks?
Sharks.
Oh.
I love sharks.
Oh dear.
God damn it! Dare, we're both on the spectrum! Another check mark. I like how Dutchling is now keeping track of my potential, like, mannerisms and habits that could relate to ADHD and or autism. Like, I'm expecting Dutchling to just send me a text later on with, like, an entire, like, ow, 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 with several pages of, like, here is your diagnosis.
Uh-oh. Woo! Now die! Ah! Die, you fool! Thank you.
Also, What's Not is on the server now? Oh, is it your car?
Crud. Too much stuff. I need too much wood. No, not enough great dwarfs.
Nah, not listened. Go. Even if I did, it would just be you have autism, lol. Oh, you named your MGA Whatnot? Nah, not licensed.
Yeah. That'll do.
That's fair. No, agreed. Like, as fun as it is to, like, joke about my friends being like, ooh, you have autism because of your special interest, I definitely would prefer to, like, get a full diagnosis.
Yes.
You know, that's importante.
Professional confirmation is always better.
Indeedly doodle.
I think that might be a gray dwarf spawner over there.
Alright, hungry again. Alright, am I out of coal?
Nope.
No, okay, it's just being slow. Oh, your mom named the MGA Whatnot. Okay. I mean, that's a cool name.
Ah, saw that. Purple. Thank you.
Alright, let me see here.
Ow!
The fucking cart.
I didn't actually grab this stuff from that other troll I killed.
Okay, robotics. Dutchling, I went to an entire summer camp based on nothing but robotics. In a college. For 10 days, so I could learn enough technology to go to MIT. Another check mark. God damn it.
Sweet. Yeah, you want to collect wood? Just go find a troll. We'll smack everything down for you.
Let me see what else
free,
was there.
apparently.
I mean, also to be fair, Dutchling, I am currently learning coding as well. Because I want to be a coder. I think I made the possum jealous. What do you mean you made the possum jealous? Biggest fandom and how many books? Like we're stocking specifically books, like novels, correct? Not like, are we because this include graphic novels and or manga? Or is it just novels? Because those are two different things. Everything? If we're going specifically by novels, I would say it has to be Maximum Ride by James Patterson. I believe I have 8 of the 12 books. And I've read all of them. I believe so. I'd have to check. I have or at least I read a lot of them because I read them through the library, so I might not have all the Maximum Ride books. Other than that, if I had to choose manga, it's definitely Beastars. I definitely have the most Beastars, which is like 6 volumes.
Ooh.
Another check. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is maximum ride part of the autism spectrum? You have to tell me this, Dutchling. What is your criteria?
Fire.
I completely forgot why I came back.
Die. Oh.
That's another check mark, isn't it?
Murder. Okay.
Nah, just
fine.
books. Like, if you have a lot of books related to a specific thing. Yeah, James Patterson was my biggest one, specifically Maximum Ride, because I like the whole Ooga Booga genetic experiment angel children thing. And then it was, then it was Fablehaven. I have about 5 of those books. Yes, Dan?
Let's go.
Then there's the Hunger Games. I have all 3 of the Hunger Games. Then there's Wereworld. I have 2 of those? I think one of those, 2 of those? I can't remember. The possum won't let me buy the daycare attendant for him. Get wrecked, idiot.
Die. Hello.
And plushies?
I
have a lot of plushies. I actually just got one for my birthday. It's a Godzilla Squishmallow. Oh, fuck, it's a Squishmallow!
Get up here.
Damn it!
Oh, please. Yeah, hold on
Do I have a throne? No, I do not.
We did that.
There's
There.
another check mark. I don't think I'm liking these questions anymore. all of my interests are being added to the autism check marks. All right, that ends your question. Ow. Thank you, Dan. That ends your questionnaire? Yeah, I've heard about Throne. I don't know what I'd buy on Throne, though, like, what I would put on it, because other than, like, stream stuff... Oh, one last one? Okay, what's your last question, Dutchling? Grab some of this coal. My nose is
Kill you more than you can
waiting
heal.
for the foods. Good! Eat your foods when they arrive. Sustain your mortal flesh prison. My nose is doing it again.
The resin.
Oh, I came back to do boar stuff. Ever go through a complete wardrobe change and completely erase everything quicker than you got the old stuff? That is not something I have done. I have never gone through a complete wardrobe change and just, like, thrown everything out and gotten new shit. Nope.
That just sounds like a waste of money.
Well, yeah. Plus, for me, like, this might be the potential tism. It might just be you because of the whole transitioning thing. That is also true. I have not, gone through anything like that. That's a trans thing. Okay. See, for me, the reason I don't switch out my clothes super often is because I am particular about textures. Like, once I find something that fits, I don't like to let it go because I'm afraid I won't find something with the correct texture. Like, Dare knows this. Like, there was one day we were going shopping at a Hot Topic, right? Because Dare was looking for a specific shirt. And I would just go around and I have this joke. Okay, yes, that is a Spectrum. Thanks, shut up. But I had this thing where I was going around and, like, feeling up all the shirts. And anytime I found a shirt that I liked, I would just look at Dare and go, this has texture.
Dead.
I'm sure you remember, Dare. Texture, she says to me as she grips a cup. Yes. Me forcefully gripping a cup, just going, texture.
Good.
Mushrooms can make you puke? I like mushrooms.
We have raided the Grey Dwarfs areas for their resin, and we have gotten it.
Thank you, Void. I appreciate it. That cup did have texture, and I liked it.
Yeah.
Also, Shamanic, where is our butcher's knife?
The butcher's knife should be in the extra gear box, because I needed some more space for all the raw food stuff that we had whenever I needed to switch it out.
Gotcha, merci. Now, Art? What do you mean now, Art? Is this like another question for the questionnaire, or is this like something different? Or do you mean, are you asking Dare if he's going to Art now? Dutchling! Did I do art a lot as a kid? Dutchling! I made the entire viewing screen you're seeing right now. I made the VTuber. I am a professional artist of 22 years. Or 21 years now. Fuck, I forgot. I made both VTubers. I made the emotes.
Yeah. Nakara does her own stuff.
Yeah. I mean, but yes, I killed Mylon. No.
You killed Mylon.
Hold on, I will add a new boar. Shh, don't tell Mylon. Don't tell Mylon that I killed him.
Lions.
But yeah, no, sorry. No, actually, yes, I've only been drawing for a singular month, and I'm just better now. I'm just better than everybody.
Practice makes perfect.
Alright, I have killed all the boar except for 2. Now we wait.
Raw deer meat to add to the pile.
I shall now go throw this back in.
A stack of troll.
Ah, stop!
I'm trying to get past you.
Well, stop pushing me! Ah! You stink. Okay. Wash yourself. Actually, I do need to take a shower after this, so you're not wrong.
Yeah. I can make the boat. I'm going to need to deliver all this iron that I collected over at Bone Mass.
Indeed.
Bring it back.
I've kind of found that quite a few artists nowadays have some kind of mental... I think it's just like a caveat for being a creative person in general. Like, nobody who's sane makes some of the art we do. All artists are mentally ill. Change my mind.
All artists are mentally ill?
You cannot tell me there is a mentally stable artist out there. It's either we're mentally unstable or we're physically ill. Like, we just have an unhealthy lifestyle. Like, you know, staying up all night, eating shit foods, all that kind of stuff.
I can attest to that too.
Yeah. But I'm sticking by the artists are mentally ill. I say as a mentally ill artist. I'm gonna say whoever designs modern cars because they look so bland.
Okay.
Okay, but that's a different story, dear. Now that is a take.
And what's this hot take?
Modern, are you saying the people who design modern cars are mentally stable because they look bland?
They look too generic.
Like, I don't know. I think that's the take I'm getting from this. Okay, yeah. Dutchling is saying that all modern cars are invented by mentally stable people because they look so bland. Whereas mentally unstable people make the best cars. Because creatives.
Okay, then we can make some more arrows because we only have 50 left.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make some more coal. I love seeing the 2 car nerds in the chat just going off about cars. Me over here, like, zoning out, just like, doot, doot, doot.
Where is it? Workbench? Oh, I need 2. Okay, so I just need 2 more.
I like my Volvo.
Dread. 2. There we go. Yeah. This is gonna work. I feel it in my clavicle.
What? You feel it in your clavicle?
Yes.
Now that's a new one. Yes, he said I feel it in my clavicle, Dare.
The boat is floating away from me.
Well,
I approached the boat and it decided to float away.
Well, make it stop floating away then. Easy. Yeah, this is coming from the ball gargling man. You think we would forget, but we will never forget.
I highly doubt anyone would forget.
Dutchling, I have an entire Pinterest dedicated to survival. And I play nothing but survival games. Yes.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot.
I am very much obsessed with how to learn how to live in the woods. Oop! Another check mark! I like how this stream has just become, does Nakara have autism? I don't like it here. Ah!
One of those big furry reptile cow things is just hanging out in the middle of the ocean on a small island that keeps getting flooded.
Oh, the wolves are having hearts. I see hearts. I'm just gonna sit here and, like, check out the wolves while I wait for the silver to smelt.
All I want to do is just get through this area with the freaking planes.
All I wanna do.
Hit by a mosquito.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. A giant woman! Am I gonna watch him fuck? Perhaps.
What the hell?
Although the survival might be the ADHD or the autism, it could be both. That's fair. That's fair.
That's it. No! Push the boat!
That is a very good question on which side it falls on, if it's the ADHD or if it's the autism.
My boat!
I almost thought you said my balls. My balls! I know you think I genuinely have ADHD, Dare. Wow.
What? No! No!
I am mentally
Stop
ill. We all
punching.
know this. Hi,
Why am I still
Glitch.
punching?
Who's what?
There's a wraith!
So do I, but I can also tell there's autism in this bean too. Great, I got both. Oh, another baby!
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Lakay just
I'm gonna
gave
drown.
birth to a wolf cub.
Bye-bye.
So we have another baby.
Great.
Another wolf for you to name.
Literally. Fucking one Draugr, 3 leeches, and a wraith come out of the woodwork that go and fuck me. Good thing I at least say.
Well, I'm not
myself
gay,
over here.
Dutchling, so never. As for being a furry, it was sometime in high school, because I had been drawing like furry art for years, but I never really knew what it was. And like around like middle high school, I started realizing it was furry art, but I was in the classic denial of no, I just like drawing cartoon characters. Oh, Nate just gave birth to a cub. How long was I in denial for? Oh, like 2 years, I want to say. It wasn't until college. So actually, no, it was gotta be like 2 to 4 years. Because throughout high school, I was just like, no, they're just silly little characters. They're not furries. Ha ha ha, I'm not a furry. Ha ha ha. And then I got to college and I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute.
Oh, that's a death mosquito.
Oh, well, don't get death skeetoed.
Gonna be kind of difficult.
Another baby! Yes! The wolf army is growing!
Just let me get it.
We have 3 baboos. Look at them, chat. Look at how
Right,
cute the
everywhere.
little baboos are.
Just die. There we go.
Soon we shall unleash our horde of wolves upon the world, and the gods shall know our wrath.
At least everything that was fighting me is now fighting each other and dying.
Is that everything? Okay. So, since we're in the last hour of stream, would you like to try and do a mini boss? Because I have no idea how long mini bosses are going to take us to fight. Is that a no? Is that a yes?
What mini boss?
I don't know. I don't know what the mini bosses are because I haven't seen them.
Well, I gotta try and get back my stuff, so I'm probably gonna have to say no.
Okay. I just gotta get to the boat now.
I will.
So, Vamp, I say this child here has some autism. Do you agree? Great. Now the council is deciding my fate.
As they do. One of these, just to help boost things up.
I shall live in denial.
I'm gonna need a weapon to try and save everything. Didn't I have an extra stack breaker? Yes, I did.
Perhaps.
Own zone.
I am not one to be able to speak on the tism, as I do not have it, so I must defer to those who do. I thought Dutchling does. Didn't you say you had the tism, Dutchling? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you did. So I'm pretty sure that's why you were. This whole thing was happening was because you're like I can only say on OCPD and depression or anxiety. I definitely have anxiety for sure. I know that's a fact.
Real.
I got a professional diagnosis for that one. My autistic friend had a very large suspension. I do, and I don't doubt that. Oh, I know you do. Yeah! Dare knows about my anxiety issues. Teehee. Alright. I am almost to the boat with all my silver.
Oh, professionals argue about what you got, Gib?
Really? Yeah, I mean, I know particularly, at least for AFAB people, there is a lot of, issues with like most medical diagnoses because, you know, the typical thing to do throughout most of history whenever an AFAB person says they have a issue is that, oh, you're just crazy. Or it's all in your head. Which, like, if it's a mental illness, yeah, it's all in my head. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Fix it.
But yeah, congrats. You are online diagnosed with ADHD from 2 people with ADHD. Dare doesn't have ADHD.
Thank you.
Unless I'm wrong. Dare, do you have ADHD? And you just didn't tell me? Have you been keeping this a secret from me this whole time?
That's a goblin.
Trust me, I am trying to get her to get the doctor diagnosis. I do not know. Okay, I was correct. I'm working on it. I have health insurance now. It just needs to be activated in October. Unless you do and you don't know.
I'm trying to put on armor, but my armor actually isn't getting put on because I'm in the middle of the water.
I believe my medical insurance covers counseling appointments. I'm not actually sure about that one. I would have to look into that. I would, don't get me wrong, Dutchling, I would love to go and get a diagnosis. But 1, I have to wait for my health insurance to activate. 2, I'm poor.
I'm poor.
Because even with health insurance, I'm still gonna have to pay a sum out of pocket for the appointments.
Oh my god.
And also, 3, I have to find a GP who can get me to see a specialist because I currently do not have a doctor in this state. So I have a couple hurdles right now that are preventing me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, in America, getting a mental health diagnosis is not an easy task. It can be very expensive. So, and in the words of Hades from Disney's Hercules, love to, but I can't.
Can't. Love
Yeah.
to, but can't.
Love to, but can't. Yeah, I'm
forward. Why are we not moving forward?
You with your damn socialized healthcare. Yeah, Dare got the grippy sock vacation, so that's where he got his diagnoses.
Actually gotta go get the iron ore.
Yep. Did that happen when we were in college, Dare? Because was that during the semester you were gone? Yeah. I can confirm he is doing much better now as his current roommate. And if not, I'm here to bully him to be better. Yeah, okay, it was, because I remember, like, Because I didn't talk to you much during that semester. So I wasn't sure. Yeah, funnily enough, guys, for those of you who don't know about me and Dare's, like, friendship, in college, we stopped talking to each other for, like, what was it, like 2 years? I think.
There.
I'm trying to not get depression because my mom has it, I think. Of that, I'm more likely to... Yep, yeah. We stopped talking for, like, 2 years. We were very good friends in, like, freshman year. And then I think you got a partner who we both now collectively do not like. And also, like, I had a partner that you also did not like. For very solid reasons, might I add. Basically, we were both dumb college students who made shitty romantic decisions. Unsurprisingly.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, it's college, man. It's college. What are you gonna do? My mom had depression. I actually got diagnosed with depression. I just stopped taking medication for it.
The Greylig.
The family heirloom! Ah, yes, the family heirloom. Depression. I probably should have meds. Reminds me of that shitty friend that somehow joined our group despite all of us hating him. Rip. Happens, though.
How for you? That?
I think I want to get off my meds. I've been doing good. You want... Well, I mean... As somebody who has been off their meds without doctor permission, get doctor permission first. I'm gonna pull the do as I say, not as I do.
There we go.
Because I probably should have gotten doctor permission first. I'd like to think I'm doing pretty okay, at least right now. But also a lot of things have happened since I got off those meds. Like, I moved out of the house, I got a job here, I'm in a different state away from my family.
Yeah. It's very stressful.
No, it's less stressful.
Oh.
I mean, yes, the transition to get, you know, established in the state is a little stressful, but overall, compared to the stress I was dealing with back in my mother's house, way less stressful.
Well, that's good.
'Twas a rich kid and couldn't understand any of us that much, and in our D&D campaign, he was always fucking with shit. And then when he graduated, we never talked to him again. Fair.
No, you were raised with a gothic aesthetic?
Goths? Big titty goth girlfriend.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, that's all I could think of. I heard goth.
Yeah, I know.
I had to bring up the classic meme.
Do a bit of drifting.
Deja vu! I just been into space before. Higher on the street.
I want to get out of it.
Your food is on the way! Yay! Now eat your burger. And then you can tell me the tea while you eat your burger. But all the friend group is middle class, but on the lower side. I feel that. My friend group was the queers, but like, at least on my end, I want to say this, because they might have all known each other were queer, but I didn't until like literally just before I left home. Like, I knew some of them were queer, obviously. Like, I knew the 2 lesbians were lesbians. Like, there was no denying that one, but like one of my friends, because I was telling them about my asexuality, because I was like, I want you guys to know, like, a little bit about me before I leave, since we're gonna, you know, not be seeing each other for a long time. And, like, we kind of just went around the table, like, telling everybody our different flavors of queer. And it was kind of like a bonding experience, honestly. Is the only way I can describe it, because, like, I don't know, it just made me feel, like, even more connected to my friend group than I already was. Because, like, I knew they would be pretty, they're all accepting of, like, you know, LGBTQ+. But I didn't expect to find out so many of my friends are queer, and I'm like, you know what, looking back on it, it all makes sense.
I suppose that does kind of work there, Gib.
Oh, and the shit friend was...
that kind of goes along those lines.
Oh, and the shit friend was just in the friend group, was only trying to get in it to get with the oh. Oh, what a dumbass.
Okay, we made it. We're out. Bone Mass's area.
What a fool. The classic straight guy sees like hot lesbian is like, don't worry, I can fix her if I just give her good dick, and it's like, no, sweetie, that's not how this works.
There.
He was one of those kids, yeah. What a fool. What a moron. What a maroon. I'm gonna petition that we bring that word back, calling people maroons.
Maroon.
As long as it's not offensive, of course. I honestly probably should look up the saying, because I just think it sounds like a funny word, but I want to make sure it's not offensive.
I feel like it's just
Well,
saying moron, but putting the O's together.
I think it is, but I don't know. Because it comes from, like, old, like, Looney Tunes and stuff, and, like, you never know, so
Yeah.
please let me know. We didn't like him, he just talked trash about him after he left. Mood.
It took you so long to realize that some of your early elementary school behavior and fears was you being bi-pandemic, still don't fully know. Interesting. So you're
Questioning.
kind of discovering yourself still.
I would just say questioning, but that's just me.
True.
Yeah. You're getting canceled on Twitter! Did I collect keychains? I did not, actually. I mean, I like keychains. I thought they were pretty neat, but I never really had anything to put keychains on. I had a couple on my backpack. I had at least one on every backpack I had, though. So I don't know if that counts as collecting keychains. It wasn't really, like, a big thing for me. So I will leave that up to your discretion there, Dutchling. On the,
River.
where that falls.
You'll be able to cut through to get over to the main base's boat area.
I'm getting canceled on Twitter.com. I don't really know myself. Alright. I'm trying to find where to dock, but I'm trying to make sure it's not in the plains before I dock, because I don't really want to get death-skeetoed over here. I have quite a few myself, but so did everybody. Fair. I just thought the keychains were cute. Like, on my current backpack right now, I have a keychain from one of my old college professors, because, I don't know if I ever told you this, Dare, but one of my, my artist professors at, college was friends with, like, a fairly famous furry artist. So she's like, do you want some of the art she's made for free? And I'm like, of course I do! So I got, like, a keychain, and I got, like, a pin, and I got some stickers. I think it depends on, like, how many and how unique they are. Well, I mean, there's the unique one that I told you about right there with the fairly famous furry artist. I say fairly famous because I didn't know who they were. Apparently they're big in the community, or they were big in the community, but, like, I don't know. I didn't know who they were, so take that with a grain of salt.
This is gonna be a while.
Oh, it's a mountain. Because I have a few unique ones. I would like to think my keychains were unique, but... I don't even know what they were anymore. Like, I haven't gone looking for keychains in so long. Mostly because, like, I wanted more keychains on my keyring for my car, but Mom was like, no, you can't do that because you'll weigh down your key and it will eventually break. And I'm like, that's actually a smart reason.
Yeah.
Alright. Land ho.
You made it back to the base?
Oh no, I'm not at the base at all. I'm going to the Howling Cavern and doing the mini-boss myself.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna lump that into the ADHD area, but not that much. Alright, so it's like a tentative maybe ADHD. Alright, I'm going to build a small, like, shitty little mini base here, so that way if I die, I can at least be sent back to the boat.
You're all the way over there.
Yes, I am. Pins? Oh, I have some pins, for sure. I prefer collecting pins because I can put them on my denim jacket and show them off.
So
I think I have... Sorry?
I apologize. But,
No.
Do the world bosses just exist, or...
They're mini-boss.
Or do you have to still summon them?
I don't know. It didn't say in the patch notes.
Oh, okay. you collect keychains from where you went. Yeah.
That's fun.
My mother collects gold ornaments for our Christmas tree of all the different areas we've been to.
Oh, my mom did the same. I actually, speaking of pins, Dutchling, I have one of the last furry cons I went to, I actually got a pin that's like Cryptid Club, so I have a werewolf Cryptid Club pin on my shirt.
Nice.
So I have two, well, technically three My Hero Academia ones. I had three, but Hawks fell off again, and I need to, one of his backs popped off again, so I need to put the new back on. So I have Tamaki and Denki from My Hero Academia on my left breast pocket. And on my right breast pocket, I have the Werewolf Club, the Cryptid Werewolf Club, and I have a pin from one of my other furry artist friends. So yeah, that is currently the breakdown of all the pins that I have that I can remember. I have multiple other pins that I don't wear. Like, for instance, I have a pin for when I was in band. I have a Pikachu pin. I have a Charizard pin. I just don't wear them. Fucking Grey Dwarf. I have no stamina. Leave me alone.
How's it going?
Holy shit, there's a small army of Grey Dwarfs coming after me.
Is mini boss a Grey Dwarf?
No, it's just because I'm chopping down trees in a forest.
Oh, because you're building your little mini base.
Yeah, I'm building just a base, so that way if I die, I don't teleport away from the boat. So this is probably, depending on how the mini-boss goes, this may be my final thing that I do for the stream.
Fair enough.
I don't know how tough they're supposed to be.
Well, if anything, in case the worst does happen, you might be able to at least set up a secondary bed. That way, whenever we go back, there'll be at least 2 beds ready to go.
Perhaps. Get a crafting table here.
It's been a while since I've been out messing around. Single dead tree on that small island.
Enough of a house to build, like, a bed. La 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 la. That. And... this.
Too much. There we go. We just float down through this little...
And then some furniture.
Now.
Okay, spawn point has been set. At least I have a bed now, so I won't die.
Odin bless ya.
Alright, off we go. I got a custom glass thing from one of my aunts that was super into space. Hell yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get this, but like my great grandfather on my dad's, or no, it's not my great grandfather. I keep forgetting it was my grandfather because it's complicated. But my grandfather's girlfriend, partner, I'm not sure what she is classified as, honestly. Because again, complicated. But she had she has a massive collection of like dragon statues. And I remember being like as a kid, whenever on my very rare visits to my grandfather, I couldn't visit him much because he was a smoker and I was a horrible asthmatic as a child. But on the rare visits I would get to go over and see them, I would always be like gawking at the dragon statues and asking, like, you know, when I get older, can I have those dragons? Because they just look so cool! Some of them even were like those, like, I don't know if they were machines or, like, incense burners, but they were the ones where, like, you would light something and, like, smoke would pour out of the dragon's mouth. So I was like, fuck, I need that. You know, little 7-year-old me was quaking seeing the dragons. Alright, let me see. It looks like it's a mountain boss. Well, it says it's the Howling Caverns, and as I'm getting closer to it, it's definitely on a mountain.
Huh. Howling Cavern. Isn't that usually just the caves with the fen rings that we usually go into?
No, those are ice caverns.
Oh, okay.
Different. I will have to check it once I am done with stream, but if you would like to, I can go check it out later. Hardest part is it's getting nighttime and I have to climb up like this whole ass mountain by myself.
Yeah.
I'm very excited but also scared to see like what this Howling Cavern is. Because from the sounds of it, it sounds like the mini boss is going to be some sort of like werewolf based thing.
Oh, maybe it's those things that are maybe it's the things that are depicted on those
The murals?
Yeah, the murals.
Trying to climb up, but I'm running out of stamina. Alright, I'm almost... This mountain is so fucking steep, too. It doesn't help. Ugh, I have to like constantly keep stopping to rest, but I don't want to stop to rest because it's getting nighttime.
The panic is settling in.
The panic kind of is settling in for real. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die of cold. It's just, if a Fenring comes along and I'm alone, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle it. I would hope I can, but I'm still not optimistic about it.
Yep.
Break.
Now we can full sail it.
Shut the fuck up.
Beautiful.
I'm wasting all my stamina trying to fight this Drake.
Now it's practically just a straight shot right back over to the base. Then I can smelt the
There we go.
iron and be able to create an additional iron pickaxe to help out with collecting the silver.
Yep. Oh, God, I can't climb this fucking mountain and it's nighttime now. I'm scared. Climb. So close to the caverns. I just need to see what it is so I can at least, like, if it is a cavern like an ice cave that we've been used to, I want to at least just get inside it. So I don't really know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a mini boss.
Yeah.
Does the game scale with difficulty with the number of players playing?
Yes.
It does, okay.
Okay, I'm almost there. I need to stop running, but I'm like, sorry for the chat watching my screen shake. I'm sitting on an obsidian deposit to keep my character from sliding down, but it was causing my screen to shake hella hard. All good now.
That should just about do it.
Now where is the cavern? I'm like right upon it. A dragon egg.
Behind that one.
Oh freaking god.
But yeah, if anyone wants to see something probably a little bit
Okay,
more
I'm alive.
interesting than what I've got going on right now. Amigos! Greetings and welcome! I was just about to shout out Nakara real quick. That way you guys can check out her climbing a very large mountain, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I've scaled it, and I'm, like, right at the cavern. I just need to find where the entrance itself is.
I think I maybe should pay attention to where I'm going.
So it's not up there. It's down here somewhere, it looks like.
Yes, welcome in there, Minx. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
La 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 la. Run away. It says I'm right on the cavern now. Oh, is that what that glue? I thought the glowing lights were the dragon eggs, but no, you're right. It is the cavern.
Oh.
Yeah.
A glowing cavern is always a good sign.
I'm kind of scared to enter it.
Oh.
Cause yeah, it is exactly like the ice caverns, just instead this time it has like little burning pits of glowing blue fire outside.
All to you there, Raikoi. Thank you very much for resubscribing. Very kind of you. And thank you for the 5 months of support.
Alright, here we go, fellas.
Spirits bless.
I'm just like waiting for my health to
And Minx with the 7. Thank you too.
Once my health gets back to full, I'm going inside.
As a Minnesotan, you always support Vikings. Indeed, indeed.
Hey!
Not a contest or anything.
That's pretty funny. Alright.
But yes, I certainly hope you guys are having a wonderful evening / day.
Alright, it's close enough to
How are
full.
the seas? Well, thankfully we're just about to head out of them because we made it back to port.
Alright, I'm inside the cavern. I'm gonna try and get myself a little comfort by resting.
There we go.
Because at least then it'll help my health regen. So.
Good.
Oh god, I can already hear stuff behind the wall.
We're gonna want to just push it a little bit further.
I am now resting.
We're gonna have to do a better park job with this boat later. In fact, I'm still trying to move out into the ocean. So.
Why does my resting thing keep going away?
Okay. Let's do this.
Comfort 3.
But yes, the game's going very well there, Minx. Basically just trying to prep ourselves for fighting the dragon boss for...
Good job! Alright, my comfort bonus has kicked in.
X number of episodes that we've been on.
Okay. Here I go.
Right now checking out a mini boss for some of the new stuff they put into the game.
I gotta
so if you want to go and check out what he's doing, feel free to do so.
I gotta get past these bats first. Unfortunately, my club does not work as well as your spear.
Oh, my 8 gear?
Yeah, your 8 gear. I have Peach Shake, all is good now. Good.
So is it like a regular...
I can't... I'm trying to... Okay, I got 1 bat, finally.
There we go.
So far, it is.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to kill the bats so they're not a menace to me while I'm trying to run through.
It is just a straight up storm.
Okay. Oh, some Fenris hairs.
Cool. Now we need coal. Is there anything actually in here? There is something.
I'll need to pull out my torch. Oh god, it's dark as fuck.
Burn some wood.
Which way do I go? Does it really matter?
And that button.
Alright. I am carefully creeping down. Don't slide too far. There's again 2 ways to go. I'll go this way first.
I'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay, there's a door there, so I'm not gonna go that way just yet. Let me try the other way first.
Dispense wood.
Okay, so it looks like no matter which way I go, there's doors. Wish me luck, fellas.
You got this.
Going in.
Better keep blessing you.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Damn, what the fuck?
Oh.
Oh god! I'm dead.
I don't want to look.
I'm dead. It's ice wolves!
Ice wolves?
They shoot ice this time, not fire!
Fire?
Remember the cultists?
I don't even remember any wolves shooting fire.
The cultists?
Oh, the cultists.
Those are wolves!
Well, they're, I'd call them more werewolves, but okay.
Well, either way, they're still lupine.
I got you. But if they're ice werewolves, that'd be pretty cool too.
It had a name. Like, not just cultists, like Girafa or something.
Grapper?
Because it looked just like a normal cultist.
Oh no! My mouse died.
Oh! I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm looking this up because I'm curious now.
It's a good thing I'm at least in my
Yeah.
house.
Girafa, the werewolf mini-boss in the mountains.
Rafa.
Yeah. So it looks like the 3 ones, because I'm looking this up now, I'm spoiling myself. So we had the werewolf mini-boss in the Howling Caverns. We have Brenna, the skeleton mini-boss in the Black Forests. And we have Zil of Zil and Thunger, the goblin troll duo mini-boss in the Plains.
Goblin troll boss?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the
so
fueling troll boss. So it's looking to me like...
They misspelled half-orc.
I assume the smoldering tomb is the skeleton?
Maybe.
And the sealed tower is the thing. So let me see here. Okay, yeah, so the sealed tower is the fueling and the troll. The smoldering tomb is the skeleton mini boss. Well, damn, I guess I should have gone there because I can't fight Garafa by myself.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he looks so cool though.
He looks cool.
Dude, he looks exactly like the normal cultist, but instead of being, you know how the cultists are black fur with red capes?
Yeah, they're white fur.
He's white fur with a black cape.
White fur with black, okay.
Yep.
I was expecting something along the lines of like Blue Eyes White Dragon theme or something.
Yeah, he's just the ice counterpart to a normal cultist.
Yeah. The counterpart to the Red Eyed Black Dragon.
So is all oh, I died again. There's too much smoke in my base. I keep dying of smoke inhalation.
Oh.
So is all my gear just gone? Yes. Well, yes and no. It's not gone. It's in a tomb back in the dungeon. So if I want to get my gear back, I have to go back into the dungeon and Dungeon Durgan. Like because I died so recently, this is my spawn point. I can just see my body on the ground. Oh, I'm still dying of smoke inhalation.
And
Well, this is fun.
well, this is fun.
Because I'm not really gonna be able to go and fight him by myself. So it's kind of just, you know, I don't really know what to do because we have, you know, about 10 minutes till stream ends.
Yeah.
Normally. And I'm kind of stranded here. I mean, I guess I can sail back, but, you know, then I've lost everything. You know what? Maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'll keep my spawn point as here, but I'll sail back. So that way, whenever we want to go and fight Garafa, either we can sail together, or I can just kill myself and spawn here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, for now, let me at least get the silver back so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
That will be my last thing for the stream today. Because at least, it's not, honestly, the Howling Cavern is not, that I went to is not too far.
Not that bad.
Yeah. Does it despawn? Does it have a despawn radius? No, it does not. As long as nobody touches it, it stays.
And then I need corkwood, right?
Alright, I'm gonna get cuddly for the night. Let me know when you want tea and have fun with end of stream. Yeah, I'll be done in about 10 minutes, so, after that I do need to shower, so give me, like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes after stream, so, like, 10:30 at the latest? And I gotta let Talvi out one more time. Oh god, I'm lagging.
20.
Oh my god, I'm lagging super hard. Okay. Yeah, gotta make sure the boy is taken care of.
18.
Alright. Thankfully the wind is on my side right now, so hopefully the sail back should not be super
demanding.
Super demanding. I got both the wind and the sea on my side. The wind is pushing me in the direction the sea is pushing me in the direction I need to go.
Good.
Yes, it's almost 10 for us.
There we go.
We are on the eastern side of the US. I'm guessing you must be on the western side then?
Gotta love time zones, right?
Time zones are great.
Three more. Come on, give me 3 more.
It's not, yeah, so you're on the western side. If it's not even 7:30 for you, then that's like a 3+ hour difference, so you're west coast.
You. Cough it up.
Yep.
Oh. Wild Wolf.
I'm pretty good at
You're welcome.
I'm pretty good at figuring out time zones if you just say what time it is where you are.
Iron pickaxe.
I have too many friends in different time zones to not know what their time zones are.
Hell yes.
Get wrecked, Deathsquito. I'm too fast for you, boy.
I now have an iron pickaxe to work with.
Huzzah!
I wonder what else can I make out of iron? Out of what I got left.
Well, actually, we do need to make more iron nails if we want to make the longboat.
Oh.
I believe I made 80, but I think we need 100.
Well, this gives me 20. Nope, that's one more. And there it is. Give me that.
Because, yeah, if you want to use your hammer to look up how much the longboat costs, I know it's iron nails for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you got a question, Wild? Feel free to ask away. Let's see here. For a longboat.
Yeah.
That's a carve. Long ship.
Long ship, there you go.
Need. Would you be interested in seeing an entertaining fan animation video on Discord? I mean, yeah, you can just stick it inside, let me see here. You can stick your link inside of the... Yeah, you can throw it in the movie night chat, I suppose.
But yeah, Dutchling, I tend to be very good with time zones because, like, a majority of the time when I'm talking to my friends from different time zones, I have to do the legwork of figuring out what time they're talking about. Because, like, usually if I don't take into account somebody else's time zone, we mess up schedules.
Yeah. Oh my god, we actually have enough.
Like, I don't know if it was with you or with somebody else, but I said, like, okay, so we're doing our stream at 7 p.m., right? And they're like, right. So, I set the stream for my time zone of 7 p.m. EST. And I'm like, I message them, and I'm like, hey, are you ready for the stream yet? And they're like, what do you mean? Like, it's 7 p.m. And they're like, I thought you meant my time zone. I'm like, I thought you meant my time zone.
My time zone.
So, now I had to try and go to Twitter and be like, hey guys, there's been a mix-up. Turns out, you know, stream is at this time, not this time.
Yep.
But, like, if I don't do that, the other person just assumes I know their time zone.
Yeah.
So...
And it's just one big mess.
And then it's a big mess.
Okay, so... Thankfully, we actually have everything we need. I think. Let me check one more time.
Too hard.
We just need 3 more fine wood, and we can make a long ship now.
That's why you double check the times when talking to people. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good nowadays about, like, making sure to add EST when I'm talking about times.
How about we do
But that was just one of those rare moments where it happened to slip my mind and I didn't even think of the discrepancy in time.
this?
Like, generally speaking, when it comes to me and planning time zones, I imagine that if somebody's asking me to join their stream, we're going by their time zone. You know, like if because Shamanic is an hour behind me. So if Shamanic was like, hey, do you want to join my stream at 6 p.m. and didn't say what time zone, I would just assume he's talking 6 p.m. CST. Because that's his time zone.
Apologies if I ever had to make you think.
Is it bad that I want to bury my face in your fluffy chest? I mean, you can go ahead if you want. Am I a werewolf?
Oh.
I am a very big floofy werewolf. Actually, I should be sailing more this way. I think
You
about
know
it.
what? Yeah.
I am a big, strong, cuddly werewolf.
I mean, I don't know about the cuddly part, but okay.
Well, depends who you are.
True.
I don't cuddle just nobody. Or just anybody. Whatever English hard.
Whatever English hard.
English hard. As I like to tell my friends, I am intelligent, I'm not smart. There is a difference.
This.
And you can fight me on that.
Fur and wildlife. Wild wolf.
I have a lot of book knowledge, but other knowledge I am very severely lacking.
Same. Okay.
Like, I can give you a dissertation on, like, most silly little hyperfixations I have, but then I forget the word, like, car.
Yep. There we go. There we go. And yeah,
I may be smart, but I'm also dumb.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to go and build the longboat. You're sailing back right now, right?
Yep. Thankfully,
so you're sailing to the base?
Yes, I'm sailing to our home.
Okay. So
I need to get the silver there for when I eventually go back and upgrade my gear.
Okay.
But yeah,
we all have our dumb moments. Yes, indeed.
fighting Garafa is going to be hard because for anybody who saw on my stream, he has been very tight, close quarters.
I mean,
with an old.
An 8-year would be able to push him back at least, and as well as Stag Breaker. And then I suppose if he's Ice Werewolf, we could probably make some fire arrows.
True. But I don't know if fire arrows would work so much. I think we would just need fire weaponry.
True.
Yep, amaze. Also, I don't know if there's just one Garafa per base, or if there's multiple, because, like, if it's only one per base, then I just happen to get really unlucky and chose the wrong door.
Fair enough.
But if there's multiple, that's a different story.
I'm gonna go ahead and shift the boat
Ow, my
to
nose.
the other side of the dock. That way you can have the easier parking spot.
Take your time. We'll probably have to go a little bit past the normal stream time just so I can get the boat there.
Yeah, of course.
It's probably once I dock, I think that's where I'll call stream. I can't go too much later because I have to be up decently early.
Yeah, I just want to wait for you to get back, and I can put down the longboat so that you can check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, unfortunately I have a pretty long day at work. I have an 8-hour shift tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I get there at 9 and we close at 4:30, but I don't get to leave until almost 5 o'clock.
I gotcha.
Well, I say that. Depends on how quickly we can close up and if there's any hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as I balance throughout the day and nothing comes of it, it's fine. Like, we can probably close by about 4:30 and be out by 4:45 if all goes well.
Understood.
But if not, then I could be there till 5:30. There have been days where, like, there's been a misbalance either on my drawer or somebody else's drawer, and we have to, like, we have to audit them, we have to count the vaults, so, like, we could be there for a while if there's a discrepancy.
Gotcha. There we go.
And I'm a little nervous because my coworker, if I remember what I heard correctly at work today, my coworker was supposed to be at a different branch yesterday and he never showed up.
Oh.
And he also is not answering his phone.
So, went off the grid.
So unless something's changed, he went off the grid, meaning I might be completely alone tomorrow.
On
the teller line. I can't be alone. We have to have a minimum of 2 people in the branch at any given time. But on the teller line, that means I will be completely alone.
huge.
Which is, like, I'm pretty confident in most transactions now that I can usually handle it. But, like, if somebody comes in with a large transaction and I need to balance my drawer afterward to make sure nothing went wrong, and a line forms, there's nobody to help me.
Ooh. You watch the stuff for the remade characters for Mortal Kombat 1? Ooh.
Whoosh. Alright, I've got the wind at my back. Things are going pretty good.
This is good to hear.
That sucks. That's why I want to work in mechanics. No, don't get me wrong. I want to get out of this job, too. Like I was telling Dare and Shamanic earlier, the stress of working in banking is not for me because, like, if there is even a small error, like, it can fuck things up. And, like, then there's, of course, like, written, improvement plans or whatever if you get too many misbalances too frequently.
Anything wrong with the wig?
Like,
Restart. Ooh.
half the time it's just like, again, I tend to be a kind of forgetful person. Not that I mean to. It's just sometimes, like, because one of the things they emphasize for our bank is they want you to make conversation with the client, right? I can't count and talk at the same time. Unless it's a very small transaction, but if you're over here like, I want, you know, I want to have $700, but I want you to give me 100, 400 and hundreds, 250s, you know, 120s and all of that, and I'm trying to remember all of this while having a conversation with you, I'm going to get mixed up.
I mean, I feel like that would be the same for anybody. That's just a lot of information to pour on somebody.
Or like, it might not even just be one transaction, because some people come in there and they're like, okay, so I have a payment, I want you to take some money from my savings, put it into my checking, but I also want you to take 200 out of that amount, and I also want you to deposit this check into my account. I'm like, wait, whoa.
Yeah, no, slow down.
Or, the other thing that really grinds my gears is earlier today, I was very busy with a client because, my coworker was on the phone trying to get something settled with this guy's bank account here, his deceased wife's bank account. So, that poor man. And I was just finishing up a transaction on my end, so I was just trying to finish that up, and this older woman walks in. She had to be in her like 70s, 80s, and I tell her the usual spiel of like, you know, we'll be with you in just a moment, right? Because I'm busy doing my transaction, which to me is kind of keyword for don't come up to my teller line right away.
Yeah.
She just sits there right at my window and just keeps staring at me while I'm trying to process the transaction for the drive-thru and the one I was currently doing.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that.
I'm like, because she started coming up and telling me what she wanted. I'm like, ma'am, I'm doing other things right now. I told you no.
Yeah. Where's my pistol?
That tends to happen a lot with our clientele. We have a lot of older clientele, and a lot of them expect to be waited on hand and foot. Or, like, expect you to drop whatever transaction you were doing and just do theirs. It's like, I can't do that.
Do that. No, not the necktails!
Especially, like, the one...
Seriously, I had the deer meat right there.
The one thing I'm always scared about people commenting on, that is something we have to do, is there's this thing in banking, and I'm pretty sure, like, almost every bank does this. It's called dual control, which is exactly like what it sounds like. You have to perform an action with two people watching. And a lot of things, especially involving the money, is dual control. So, like, for instance, when I have too much money in my drawer, a little, like, flag will pop up on my machine I don't know. It's probably because I need a shower, Dutchling. But a little flag will pop up on my machine telling me, hey, you have too much money in your drawers, you need to sell some of it. So when that happens, I get my money, I collect my money, do all the stuff, and I have to give it to a second person, and we both have to stand there together and watch the other person verify that what I'm giving them is indeed what I have told them I am giving them. And sometimes I have large bundles of cash. So I have to sit there, and me and my coworker, if it's just the two of us, have to sit there and watch every single strap go through together. I cannot leave. I cannot take my eyes off that money. And I have seen so many people have, like, looks when we're verifying the cash, and we're like, you know, we'll be with you in a moment. It's just because to them it just looks like the two of us standing there staring at a machine. But it's just like, oh, it makes me so nervous. I'm scared we're gonna be verifying cash in the branch one day, you know, tell them, like, you know, we'll be with you in a moment. They'll be like, hurry the fuck up! Like, no. Fuck up. And that's why I'm learning coding. Alright. I am making my final approach, though I have to slow down now because I have no wind.
Oh.
Damn! You be real stinky, Dutchling. You're the one who needs to take a shower, man. I don't know, what were you doing today? Like, did you do any, like, physical activity? Were you, like, rolling in mud? Did you eat too many anchovies? I don't know, Dutchling. I don't know. Alright. A little more to my right here. Let me in! I just want to go! I hate when there's no wind, it's so slow. I cleaned my room into the wall of autism I showed earlier. I don't know, man. But the stinky meter has decreed thou art stinky. Not much I can do about that. Darn. Oh no, it's raining. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Because if a sea serpent spawns right now, I cannot outrun it. And I'm on the last leg of my journey too, like, please. Herberber. Wow. Are you okay over there, sir? Nobody's speaking in tongues! Shamanic, you good? Have the demons possessed your soul?
Maybe.
Come on, just get me over there. Oh, I gotta go deal with groceries. I don't know if I'll be back. That's okay, Dutchling. Once I get back to base, we're gonna be ending the stream anyway. So, this will not be lasting much longer. But thank you for stopping in and vibing with us. I had a really good time. I hope you did as well. And we will see you tomorrow. Also, be on the lookout for my Discord and my Twitter. I will be posting an update once the stream ends. Or I will be mentioning an update shortly after the stream ends. Either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends on if I remember and if I'm busy. Alright. So far, so good. La 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 la. Oh, good. It's nighttime and a storm. It's like double the chances of this one. I will. Sorry, but hey, no, don't be sorry about that, Dutchling. I was having fun. Like, in all seriousness, I was having a good time. So don't. Even if I was going like, oh man, oh jeez, I got autism. I was having a fun time. All right. Where is the dock? I should be seeing it shortly. Where's the dock? I wanna go on the dock. I wanna go home. I can see you on the mini-map, but I can't see your name yet.
And I can't. I see you.
Oh, you can see me?
I can see you.
On the mini-map or my name? Or both?
I get to see you on in the game.
Wait, what do you mean the game?
I shall fire an arrow of hope toward you.
Oh, I see the boat! Ah, there's the arrow.
That means if you can see that now.
Is that the longboat there?
What?
Is that the longboat?
Not yet.
Oh, is that just a second boat?
This.
Yo, look at it! I didn't realize we had two boats.
Yeah, I had to craft one so that I can get the iron back from over by Bone Mass.
Oh, there was a tiny hidden rock under the water. Lovely.
Oh, well, great. I didn't realize.
Do you have a hammer? Or what am I saying? You definitely have a hammer. You just built that long ship. Because this boat is in rough shape.
Fair enough. Feel free to park it right alongside the dock there.
I'm working on it. So it's a delicate process. Dude, look at that long ship. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at that, like butter. Okay, good. There's a Grey Dwarf here. So,
There is.
yeah, he's down alongside the boat there. Yeah, dude, look at that boat. Oh, that's gonna be so sick to sail on.
Solo save Dreda? What is a Dreda?
So don't worry about hitting the boat too much. It's got plenty of health. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
There we go.
So for now, it is time to end the stream. I'm just gonna end it here because I really should get ready for bed.
Okay. I'll go ahead and, you know what, I'll just go ahead and log out here as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're right at our boats. Nothing's gonna happen while we're offline, so...
Logging out.
Okay, let me save the game here.
The drill doza. What is it? What is the drill doza?
Alright. Perfect.
Beautiful, beautiful. Then we shall quick. There we go. Oh, everything just decided to pop up for me. Very good, very good.
Very good, very nice.
Oh,
So, alright everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a fun time today. We got some good stuff done. I attempted the Howling Caverns by myself. Bad idea. At least I found some more Fenris hair for you, so that means the Howling Caverns do have Fenris hairs.
Good.
Which is excellent, so we can also use those to try and help you find more Fenris hairs for your outfit.
Exactly. And one final shout out for you.
Yes, for you as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Alright, if you guys haven't followed him, go follow ShamanicWolf, the cool dude. The Chad, the absolute Chad that he is.
And consider following the Carolinian, the artistic master.
The artistic or autistic? It's both the same.
Artistic more.
I know. Thank you. Also, small update for my viewers or anybody who wants to watch me tomorrow. I said I was playing Okami, but I recently talked with Rune, and we're switching things up, so instead I'm going to be joining him tomorrow to play some Titanfall 2 at 8 p.m. EST. I have not touched it before, so this is going to be my first attempt at it, so it might either go really well or really poorly.
Fair enough.
I have no idea what it's about.
I suppose on my end, I could mention the fact of because of my new job position, depending on when they need me, stream time hours may need to be altered. Let's fingers crossed that it doesn't really have to happen too much of on a large scale, but just letting everybody know.
There you go. Other than that, I am going to get ready and sign off, so I will see you later, Shamanic.
Yes, you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful day tomorrow.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, and with that out of the way, let me go ahead and send you guys over. Today... You know what? We haven't rated Eyes of... no, I haven't rated, You know, I haven't rated GM ConCon in a long time. He's playing something called Library of Runia. I have no idea what it's about, frankly. But since it's been so long since I've seen him, he deserves a little love. So, why don't you guys go on over and give GM some love, and then tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST, Titanfall 2 with Glitched Rune. I will see you then. Bye-bye!